I'm gonna watch this one. New episode watching now. So every Friday they are getting ghost files out. I'm gonna try to keep these videos also on YouTube, so people who don't make the stream or want to watch it with with you and I Dreamer and everybody else who's lurking. So one is Nightmare Nuns of Saint Ignatius. And I think we can even make about watching the debrief. That's an hour. Oh, it's gonna be an hour and 30-minute episode. Tigsy, are you ready? Or are you playing Apex? Or are you playing, what are you playing? Overwatch. I think you guys are playing Overwatch, right? The Nightmare Nuns of Saint Ignatius. Ignatius. I'm ready. Alright.
Did you hear that?
I did hear something.
Thumps from upstairs, things crackling behind walls.
Legitimately one of the more unnerving places we've been.
It's
The vibes in this room are
it's
off the
okay
charts
if you
bad.
have to go.
Whoa,
I'm not
there's two.
holding you.
I know.
The shadows belong to me!
Hi, my name is Elizabeth, and I have evidence from St. Ignatius.
My name is Amanda Paulson, and I have evidence for St. Ignatius.
I suddenly felt like somebody was watching me.
Across my
I
back.
was standing up on my arm. A stick figure show up on the
Somebody
bus.
pulling on my pant leg, like
To find this unexplained
I
shape.
think we're gonna go CCs as well again. We're watching well, we haven't watched this episode, so we're watching a new episode. I don't mind watching, it's really good. Oh, it's awesome. Tigsy. If you do want
Welcome
to
to
watch
Ghost
this,
Files,
it's
where we
fine.
take your evidence and our tools into the field to expose the supernatural. My partner, a skeptic. Myself, a believer. Both of us, truth seekers.
I haven't
This
watched
week, our
this yet.
team
I
travels
do
to
wanna watch this.
Colfax, Washington to investigate St. Ignatius Hospital.
Ignatius. I might have to move the CCs
Another
again.
hospital.
Yeah.
It's actually like Waverly, except a little smaller and more scary. It's like it concentrated all the horror into a smaller package.
Well, for you to traverse.
Wow,
That's
Tigsy.
right. That is
Thanks.
Sorry, a moth flew into
a
my
moth
mouth.
fly into your mouth. You got a big mouth.
Yeah, I do. I actually have a really small mouth.
That's true.
I should have watched it
Or does
last
it
week.
just
I don't
look
know why I
small
didn't
because
watch
your
it.
head is so big?
I actually never thought
What did I do
about that.
last week?
Perspective.
Osmo?
Oh, okay. Built in 1893 by the Sisters of Charity, St. Ignatius
Damn it,
Hospital
Tigsy.
was conceived to provide health care for people in an area of Washington that had limited access. Over its 71 years in operation, the hospital would see countless deaths ranging from accidents to sickness, including some brought on by the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic. After closing its doors
I
to
guess see you
patients
next
in
time.
1964, the building would serve as a nursing home until 2000, when it was shuttered, falling into disrepair before reopening its doors in modern times to those curious as to what is rumored to remain inside.
A lot of people died at this hospital, sounds like.
A whole lot. Now, there's a lot of conflicting reports out there. Some say hundreds,
This is a
thousands
good one.
perhaps,
Okay.
and some say, I don't know.
I mean,
But
that feels like par for the course, though, right? What is a hospital if not a place where people often die?
well, especially a hospital where it's reported that people with the Spanish flu went to. And at that time, it was hard to keep
I don't
track.
really know about the Spanish flu.
It was a killer.
It was very effective at what it did.
Yeah, killed.
Yeah. The hospital sits in the middle of a forested
Still have
area
some
in
popcorn,
Colfax,
Tigsy.
Washington, and at the time of construction was the largest building in eastern Washington.
For free popcorn.
Measuring in at 50,000 square feet, the hospital has 5 floors, with both an east and a west wing, with the west wing reportedly being reserved for patients considered untreatable. Unsurprisingly, this is the wing that contained the morgue. The building itself is a visual feast for those with an appetite for horror, with decaying
put them on
walls,
the
exposed
wing where's
ceilings,
the morgue
and just
because
an
they know
overall
they
sense
can't treat
of,
them.
hey, this place is awful.
Smart.
It's believed that the higher you
Logistically
go
smart.
up, the worse the activity gets. And as such, we'll begin our journey on the first floor and work our way up to the nuns' quarters. That should be fun. We've also placed cameras and audio recorders in two of the more active parts of the building in hopes that we catch activity when we're elsewhere.
This must take so
One
much planning.
on the 3rd floor looking down a haunting hallway, and the second in the aforementioned hilariously horrific nuns' quarters. And finally,
These
to
graphics
end the
are
investigation,
cool.
Shane and I
Mark
will
did a
each
good
be
job.
forced to explore the entire hospital one at a time. Because a fortune teller once told me I'd die on camera, and she seemed like she needed a win. Any questions?
No, I'm excited to get in here.
What the fuck?
I'm excited to get in here and have a good time, you know?
We're gonna have such a good time. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm gonna love it so much.
You, me, and all the sisters, huh?
Sister, sister, and Mr.
Hey, I like the sound of that. Okay.
I don't. Why do we do this?
Because it was what we were born to do.
Okay. For you guys at
Shane
home, we have
looking
to
like
put
a
these
true
masks on
ghost
because
hunter.
It is gnarly in here.
Yeah, that looks like a place where dead people were.
This is dank.
Not the good kind.
Not the good kind.
I was
Starting
telling
on the
Dreamer
first
earlier
floor,
that
our
you
first room
you would
we'll
like to visit
is the
and
morgue, which reportedly
Urban
housed
Explore
the
something.
untreatable. In an ironic fashion, this marks the second time we've started our journey where most people's ends. Jesus Christ, dude.
Really impressive, honestly. It takes a lot of time for a place to decay in such a naturally horrifying way.
You know, it occurred to me, Shane, that other than maybe undertakers, we probably have been in more morgues than most humans.
I guess that most humans, yes, that's fair to say, yeah.
Like, it's not common for someone to be like, oh, I've been in 15 morgues.
I don't
Definitely
remember my
not.
first morgue experience. You know, I don't find them very daunting.
Well, you won't remember your last morgue experience either.
Now that's good.
What was that?
I don't know.
Jesus Christ, scared the
This is,
shit out of me.
This appears to be a boiler
Just
room.
more
That was a
boxes
good
of
joke, though.
clothes for some reason. Oh, it's a bat! It's a bat!
Where's the bat? Oh, yeah, we got bats.
Why are you still in there, you freak?
it's just a bat.
There's never just one bat, right?
You're gonna stay to figure it out?
There's gotta be more.
He's broken.
That bat, where did that bat go?
I don't know.
I'm so preoccupied with the bats.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna
Ryan.
leave you here to the bat, and I'm gonna leave this
Look
room.
at this little, oh!
And I'm gonna go into, he's a freak. What the fuck? Talk about a nightmarish place to put your router.
The first one
Can you
is
imagine if
funny
your
and
Wi-Fi
streamer.
goes down every time you have to
Definitely
reset
recommend
it,
it.
you come down here with that fucking bat?
If you want to watch it without my
signal, though,
reaction,
honestly.
it's on their
There's a
channel.
giant
Watcher.
safe,
What the
like
fuck is this? Is it fun?
Otherwise, it's on my YouTube channel. My Mellow Life.
a fallen elevator shaft, like we're in the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, it's a real party in here, honestly.
I'd like to leave.
Okay, here's a room full of garbage. Check this out.
And of course he goes in.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah,
This
you
must
said
stink,
it
this-
yourself.
this-
it's a room
this
full of
whole-
garbage.
It's a room full of
Thing
garbage
must
if I've ever
stink.
seen one.
I don't know what you expected.
I thought I might feel different in there, but I
Well,
just
you're an
felt like
idiot
I was
then.
standing in a room full of garbage.
Thanks, streamer.
Any bats?
What was that?
What?
I saw like something float, like right here. It looked like an orb in real life.
An IRL orb?
I've never seen that before. Well, this is all horrible, so maybe we should stop in here.
That's what a
What?
gamer would
This
say. An
place is a
IRL orb.
nightmare. Is this where
Maybe-
they would push the bodies?
Yeah, perhaps. It's like a
Hello?
mini body shoot.
My name's Ryan. Can you say anything to communicate with me? Jesus Christ.
This is one of the rare times where I'm like, where are we going?
Hello? Is there anybody in here?
I need a map.
Okay.
Well, this is all awful.
So
If there's
tiny.
anything in here that would like to
look how
communicate with
tall
us, can you show us a sign? Can you move something? Can you perhaps touch one of us?
appropriately. Okay, this is kind of cool. I don't know if you noticed. Okay, my face is in the way you couldn't notice. This thing in the back kind of looks like a person with a hand out, and then like a person. It's like a table. They're having a cup of tea or something. In my imagination is shit. I'm so sorry. Or like they're eating or something.
Why are you in here still? Why haven't you moved on?
Just how the walls decayed, I guess.
How much would it take for you to have to spend the night in this room?
No money on earth.
No money on earth.
No money on earth.
I'd do it for like $2,000 bucks.
That's way too low.
That is very low.
Our next room is the first floor bathroom.
$20,
which, like the Taco
$20.
Bell bathroom is said to be home to very
Tacos, streamer.
It's here that famed internet personality Garrett Watts captured an extremely clear EVP. But lucky for us, he's actually here with us to tell us about it. Garrett?
Allie,
Oh, God.
Oh, shoot. No, that's how it goes.
No, that's fine.
That's how it goes.
Welcome to the bunker.
More skeptic.
The bunker.
Is that what you're calling it?
The bunker.
Okay.
It's a bunker.
Okay. It looks really, really nice. I don't have
Bunker.
anything this impressive.
I know
we
Garrett
spent
Watts
$10
from
million
somewhere.
on this whole setup.
So if
What?
I go back there and press button.
Don't touch them,
All
but
right.
that's not because they're fake. It's because you would have to go through
I'll do it for free.
certification,
Sure.
It's a
and then
whole
we would
thing.
have to call the
It's
president.
Huge
There's a
fake
whole
video
lot
got
of
by.
things.
Well, you all are certainly
No.
more professional than myself. My friend Andrew and I, when we went into St. Ignatius, went in with basically like toys.
Yes.
But you know, they were effective toys.
I thought they were really effective.
Yeah.
On that note, you did capture.
These are toys too.
I've heard of Garrett Watts. Where have I heard of Garrett?
So this first piece of evidence, this is an EVP that you
What about you,
caught
Doc?
in the bathroom.
Oh, so we
Skeptic
were
or
told that that
believer?
was like one of the spookiest places. Was that downstairs bathroom for some
I can
reason?
make a poll.
Yes.
We didn't hear it until afterwards, like until I was editing and stuff. But yeah, so I heard that name and it was disgusting.
We have our special equipment here to play your EVP.
Oh, cool.
Where's your ghost thing? Wait, what the heck?
What'd you hear, dude? You're scaring me.
My name, but it sounded like it came from behind me. Where's your ghost thing? Where's your ghost thing?
It's so scary.
It almost sounded
Wait, can we hear that one more time, actually?
like
Let's rewind that.
demonic.
Where's your ghost thing? Where's your ghost thing? Where's your ghost thing? Where's your ghost thing?
I mean, you definitely hear the Andrew.
Yeah, that was terrifying.
And you've never had sort of two voices come out of you at once?
No,
I think he's telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth.
I'm Ryan,
I'm Shane.
and we're two of the internet's other preeminent ghost hunters. You talked to Garrett Watts last time he was here. He's our pal.
The sweetheart.
And he actually said that, you know, he thought this hospital couldn't handle us and that we might be a little too advanced for this hospital.
Yeah, we're pretty rock and roll, you know?
Skeptic
do
until
have a
I have a 1v1 with
Yeah, we're
Demon.
sort of bad boys, the paranormal world.
So I get it if you're
I'm a bad boy in
intimidated,
paranormal world.
starstruck.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
one of those words, maybe somewhere in between.
We're people, just like
Got it,
well, you're
TC.
ghosts. You're not
It
people.
does sound
we're
like, yeah.
people, just like people.
Why don't you prove our guy wrong? Why don't you go ahead and just say our name loud and clear so we know that you're down to party? I'm listening. Just say Ryan. Or Shane.
Also, for the record, you can say any word right now.
Yeah.
You could say Jimmy.
You could say, hey.
Many people use
big
that
bitch.
camera when
You
Shane
could
has.
say, hey, big bitch.
Hey, little bitch.
Big
It's a
bitch and
vlog
little
camera.
bitch. That's what we're known around
And we're known-
Tinseltown.
This here
I
is
have so
an
much good
ovulus.
equipment.
Gorgeous.
Oh my gosh,
The
it must be
ovulus
so
takes
expensive, all of
environmental
this.
readings that spirits are said to manipulate, such as temperature or electromagnetic fields, and converts them into corresponding words or phonetic sounds. Should we do phonetic or should we do dictionary mode?
I like dictionary mode personally.
Let's do phonetic first then.
Alright. Doesn't do anything. He just
Phonetic?
goes.
Well, maybe if it goes Shane, Ryan.
Got a lot to say today.
You got a lot to say, yeah. My name is Ryan, this is Shane. Can you say Ryan or Shane back to us if you want to communicate, if you have it in you?
Can you do that in Phasmo? Can you say my to me,
Quiet
please?
now, huh?
Maybe embarrassed.
Perhaps.
LOL.
LOL.
It did say L.
LOL.
We're gonna go to dictionary mode because you clearly don't want to use this.
I love dictionary.
Here we go.
It's
He's
so
fucking
What if we got
trolling
Shane
them.
and Ryan
L.
on the
I would
dictionary?
love it. I would love it. I doubt that's in the dictionary, but. God damn it!
Fuck you, Ghost!
Dude,
Touche, though.
that's very good. We've never been so owned by our own equipment.
Beware.
Oh, what?
Okay, what should we beware of? Since you've already insulted us.
Stop playing.
But we've got one of those.
We own one.
Yeah.
It's ours. It's in Texas. I have been described as a bit of an empath.
Empath. Oh.
Are you an empath? Do you feel what I'm feeling right now?
Nerds.
I am
Okay, yeah, he's a smooth guy.
pretty smooth. Can you say what room we're in right now? Come on, you already called us a nerd. Okay. Well, we're gonna leave this room.
We might
That's the
come back
best
here
bit,
later.
nerd.
Maybe we'll even take a poo.
By our lonesome. I don't know that any of the toilets are functioning.
I don't
If you
think
took a poo,
so.
I don't think that's going
I
down.
think
wouldn't
you'd fall in
suggest
the
having a
toilet.
poo in
Onwards.
here. It would smell for
Our next area
eternities.
is the second floor, which, like the rest of the building, is a nightmare palace. It's also where paranormal investigator Elizabeth Nicholas captured a very interesting EVP.
I went to the kids' room with my friend and we just started asking general
That's a
questions
gaming
of your
chair.
name, your age, things like that. We didn't know we got a response until after we got home, but when we lined it up with our video evidence, it perfectly matched up to when I had thought I felt somebody pulling on my pant leg like a kid was trying to get my attention.
You ready to hear this EVP?
Of course I am. I was born ready.
Can you tell us how old you are? Can you tell us how old you are?
Is it a no?
It's 12.
Oh, it's a 12.
We don't really need to have it play again. You're not
It
gonna
sounded
like
like
it,
a little
but
bit
it says
like-
12. It's kind of breathy. It's kind of like
It's a little baby. 12. Yeah. It's always breathy. Yeah.
It's very breathy. So this is the second floor, and this is where Elizabeth.
Breathy won't
Nicholas
sound
captured
like
an
there's someone
EVP.
else in the background just
You
saying,
hear that? Something.
what can we do?
Second floor, and this is where Elizabeth Nicholas captured an EVP. And this is where Elizabeth Nicholas captured an EVP.
Can we get the
Oh,
shuffling
it's a
again?
12.
Captured an EVP. You hear that?
I did hear something.
Second floor, and this is where Elizabeth Nicholas captured an EVP.
It just sounds like someone's
This is where
shuffling.
Elizabeth Nicholas captured
Their,
an EVP.
both of their feet were up.
Hello? Is there something here with us? You
I don't
talked
know.
to our friend Elizabeth. She asked you how old you were, and you responded. How old are you? Can you tell us your name? Now, these red squares represent rooms that are particularly active.
Oh, let me see here.
Someone
Oh, yeah.
had the time to put
Is it-
red
is it a
squares
hot
on.
A
zone?
lot of ghosts in there. Yep. I can see it.
Yow!
Yeah. Step
Man, I
away.
almost singed my toe. How old are you?
Are we talking to Elizabeth?
No, Elizabeth
Fucking
is the person who
comedy.
submitted the evidence.
Oh,
Peak
thanks,
comedy.
Elizabeth. Hello?
Is there anybody up here with us on the second floor? Thought I heard something.
Wait, Ryan. It's a room. Oh, pretty funny, right? Let's see what's in there.
No.
Oh, no.
Hey, this room's actually pretty well kept. Look at this paint. This looks like fresh paint.
Yeah, but look over here.
That, less so.
Less so.
And you would see someone totally taking a dump if you opened this door. Okay, so here's where we're gonna set up.
A nice little board.
Someone
look,
told me
there's
if
a-
ghosts
who's
show
that?
themselves,
I
they don't go
That
to
looks
hell.
scary. That looks like Grandpa Munster. What the fuck?
We're gonna set up a little game here. You know how we've done the Estes
Holy
Spirit
shit.
Box, where we use one of us as a speaker for the
As an
Spirit Box?
Asian person, I think my
Spirit
family,
Box rapidly
like, not
scans
my family,
radio
I think my mom
signals
also
to
believes
create
in, like,
white noise through which
spirits,
spirits can
maybe.
communicate.
I don't know.
We're gonna do a little thing called
Or like
Spirit
an
Box
afterlife
Hide
and
and
stuff.
Seek.
Or like
listening.
reincarnation.
One of us will be listening to the Spirit Box,
There's
and
like a
the other
Vietnamese
one
spirit
will go
game.
hide.
Well, who's going to be the one hiding is the question.
But I don't
That's
want to
the
hide.
point.
Where you go into cemetery as children, and then you just try to summon this ghost, and then you run, and then whichever she or him catches first, they have to marry them.
I think you should hide.
Such
if
a
you're gonna do
Don't
it.
you want to deliver
Wait.
quality content
I
to the
think
watcher
that
audience?
story
I think
hold
you'd be
me.
better at hiding than I would.
But I'm a big giant tree man.
Thank you.
Okay, let's rock, paper, scissors. How about that?
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors.
shoot.
Fuck!
Great.
What if I just leave?
Like a coward.
Yeah, kind of like that, actually. It's almost exactly.
Kind of like that. I'm gonna give you 20 seconds to hide. You better hurry. And I don't want you just standing in a corner.
So they're gonna
I should
play
walk
hide
in
and
a room
seek.
and not be able to see you. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 2, 1. This entire time I haven't heard anything, I'm just hearing static on here, but
If there's anything in here with me, remember, you're speaking through my tall friend over there. I am in the A room. So you could represent that by saying the A room, or perhaps
I'm coming for you, Ryan.
the Apple room, or the A room.
Ghost, please point me in the right. Oh, I heard an all right. Very clearly, actually. Oh, all right. I should go to the right.
All right.
That kind of worked. Okay.
That's the A room.
Please continue to point me in the correct direction.
Holy shit.
I assume you're sort of floating throughout this floor in no clip mode.
This is the
I
spirit
don't see
box
Ryan
thing.
in here.
Tell me your
One
name.
has the headset,
What's
the
your name?
other.
Any other clues?
Say another word that starts with the letter A.
Speak to me.
Say an A word.
Ryan.
Say an A word.
Maybe in here. I hear some rock and roll music. Maybe that. Ah!
You didn't take the hint.
What hint?
I said, say something for A. Say something A, and it said, all right.
It did say all right.
Yes, I'm in the A room.
You're in a room.
And I was talking to whatever was in here, and I was like, hey, I don't know what to tell you.
Give him an A word.
He's stupid.
That's good. Well, I guess ghosts are real.
But that was kind of compelling. That was
That
kind
was
of cool.
Here's your thing.
It was kind of cool.
How should we
evidence.
do this?
It's awkward.
It always is.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll hug.
Oh, you were. I thought you were. Our next room is on the 3rd floor, and it's referred.
Sorry, what? What the fuck was that? This is how Quarry Game feels like. The real cringe awkwardness that we have. The unscripted awkwardness. Oh, yes.
referred to as Rose's room. Rose was said to be a resident of the nursing home in the 1970s, who reportedly suffered from dementia and mental illness. Because of her condition prior to her death, her ghost is not only angry, but also may still feel lost. An anger that will surely be quelled by Shane and I. Paranormal investigator Amanda Paulson perhaps captured Rose's presence with an elaborate setup.
We were investigating Rose's room, where we
We
had
did
set
not
up
have
3
that, but
flashlights
I
on a
witnessed
shelf. 2 of the flashlights had already been
possessed
turned
people
on when we
acting
felt a big
wild.
presence enter the room and
A lot of
caught a
people
stick
say-
figure show up on the SLS camera. We asked the figure to turn on the 3rd flashlight, and when we did, we actually caught it reaching for the flashlight and turning it on.
A regular mag light, when turned to the space between on and off, can be turned into a touch lamp, which you can ask spirits to manipulate. However, the light will
Yeah,
also
either
randomly
illegal
turn on and
substances or
off
mental
in this
health
setting.
illness.
So,
Mental health
responses
illness.
need to be timely and repetitive for a compelling interaction.
That's the most
The
logical
SLS
thing
cam
as well.
uses a grid
what I
of
think.
infrared light to recognize human-like objects in front of it, even in complete darkness.
I love this. Where it like
It's
shows.
Sal's birthday present to turn that on. It'll be just like a birthday cake. Ready, set, go.
Yay!
It's right there. It's right there. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you have a friend now.
Ah.
I like this lot. They're so friendly. They're so friendly.
box to see if Rose would like to communicate.
They like the party.
Hey! Oh, you look like a DJ.
I know.
Now I've perfectly calibrated. Whoa! Once more. I like the sound of that.
Excuse me.
It's like a fuck. Oh my gosh, right.
Okay.
Why is it doing?
Oh!
Is that you, Rose? Oh, Jesus Christ!
That sound like a bark. Hello?
Getting nothing, essentially. I'm gonna switch bands.
He's like the DJ.
Stop it!
What is happening? Something's very wrong right now.
Brian, just look at my.
Like what they have right now. How are you doing, Hara? What they have right now makes like this does look very elaborate.
Camera
like
real
someone
quick, 'cause
made this in
I
their
feel like I
basement.
want you to remember who you are at this moment. Thank you. That's all I needed.
Okay. Oh, shit.
We're ghost hunting watching.
All right.
All
I'm
right,
alright,
Rose.
thank you. How are
You
you?
could use a spirit box
Long
to
time
talk
no
to us,
see.
but you could also. Hey, what the fuck?
Who's that? Whoa.
Oh
what?
shit! There's a
Excuse
skeleton
me?
by the TV. Wait, Rose, is that you? Can you turn on the flashlight?
Why is it a?
Why is it dancing? It's dancing.
It's dancing. What in the?
Look at this shit. It's dancing. Oh, it's doing. I'm not even kidding. It's doing Stay Alive. It's doing the fucking.
Now it's sort of turning into a spider and
What is it
bending all its
doing?
bones like that lady in Old.
Rose, if that's you by the TV, turn on the light.
Oh.
Are you in here with us right now?
Oh
You can
boy,
either
he's
talk to us or
dancing.
you
He's
can
doing
turn
some
on that light.
acrobatic stuff.
Oh! Oh!
That is
okay,
awesome.
Rose, I'm
Hara.
gonna need you to turn off the light right now. I can see you trying.
Morning poker.
Turn off the light, Rose.
Slept well.
Look at the arms. Look at the arms. Look at the arms.
Rose.
Oh shit! Kind of like a little shoulder motion.
She's quite proud of herself for turning off the light. She's like, Yeah, I turned off.
What if it's
the light.
not
This has never
Rose? What
happened
if it's
before.
just
We've
a
never seen
freaking
a
dude?
skeleton show when there's no person there. Could you come through in the spirit box as
It
well?
does
Could you
look weird,
say
doesn't it?
Ryan or Shane or Rose or beer? What was that? Say Coors.
Kind of sounded like.
Rose, if you're in the room,
Rose.
turn the light on for us right now.
What were you guys celebrating?
She's
Or
like crawling in the TV.
it just.
Ah,
Oh
it's
fuck, that
turned
happened.
on.
It happened when she did.
I'm not
her
gonna
arm
lie.
went
She
up
looks
like
like.
this.
Rose, if you want a Coors banquet, turn that light off.
Right. This feels very private. What Rose is doing on the camera. I don't want to go there, but that looks very private.
Okay.
Looks like she wants a Coors banquet.
I guess she
And
wants.
guess what the big boy
I'm
had?
so sorry.
Mama needs her medicine.
It said that Rose was
That's
a
cool,
big fan of
Aaron.
Coors
What
Banquet.
you been
It
up
was
to?
her drink of choice. It was said to be her medicine, 1 beer a day. This is not sponsored by Coors.
She liked
This is only for you,
Coors?
Rose. Cheers. If you're here with us, this is to you. Oh my god, this is so good.
It's really tasty. We got to start doing this on every hunt. Is that ill-advised?
I
Would
don't
that be
know.
too
Not
much
really
spirit?
been a smoker, so I don't really know. What did they? Did they just say something at the same
Oh my
time?
god, this is so good.
It's really tasty. We got to start doing this on every hunt. Is that ill-advised?
I
Would
don't
that be
know.
too many spirits?
It was a good joke.
Well,
was
how
an
about
awesome
this?
joke.
Let's finish ours.
Yeah.
We'll leave it on there.
The blood
in
drip
honor of
walls.
her, and then maybe we'll come back and it'll be knocked over because she's pissed off we drank.
Be too many spirits?
That is true. That's actually a very good question. What about the walls and blood? And also Ara. She's never been a smoker. Just never been. And you know what's funny? I have cancer in the lungs. Alright, let's go. Keep going. It has nothing to do with smoking as well. And that's funny. Stop smoking.
Well, how about this? Let's finish ours.
That's your PSA.
We'll leave it on there in honor of
It's
her.
definitely
and
Rust or
maybe
pain
we'll come back
because
and it'll be
Bloody
knocked over
wouldn't
'cause she's
be
pissed
that
off we
clear
drank
about
it
what's
all.
up.
That'd be great.
She went
Yeah,
there.
I thought you were gonna say we should
Poker.
do one there with some in it, and
Right?
some reason that
Dreamer,
doesn't
yeah,
work
we
for
tell
me.
her.
It doesn't feel right.
Stop
You can't
smoking.
leave a wounded
No,
soldier.
That's
I don't even
disrespect.
think that felt like an
to Coors
advert to
family.
drink and smoke.
You know, this is brewed with 100% Rocky Mountain water
Since
since
1873. I was just about to say that.
Not
I'm
even
And it does
remotely
look like pain,
sponsored.
like just
But
dripping.
I gotta say, this is some of the best beer I've ever tasted.
I don't like beer. What's your favorite
Here you go,
alcoholic
Rose.
beverage?
Right there. Knock that bad boy off when we
I
come
love a
back.
cider
Two
though.
new tall boys for you.
That's right. Add them to
Because
the
most of the times I
collection.
just drink
All right,
water.
what are we doing now?
And cider is like a nice
Shortly
soda.
after this, we picked up another presence in Rose's room standing next to our
Jackie
producer,
loves
Lizzie.
beer though. Whoa.
Our producer, Liz, for this. We
Shortly after this, we picked up.
picked up another presence in Rose's room standing next to our producer, Lizzie.
It's dancing with
Is she
her.
there? Whoa, there's two of them.
I know. Lizzie, move your arms. I just want to see if it's messing. Nope, it's definitely not you. Oh shit, dude, that's fucking creepy as fuck.
It's like a spider woman.
Yeah, move
Oh,
over
it's
and see if it follows you.
mirrored.
Where is it?
It's next.
She jumped into your body.
She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. The next room we'll explore is right next door in 312.
Like
and is
juice, huh?
reportedly haunted by a man named
It's like acid
Michael,
only has
who was in a
5%. It
wheelchair
doesn't
during
matter.
his stay at the hospital.
I found this drink that at first is not nice, but after 3 it's amazing. Every drink after 3 drinks is amazing, alright. We should whiskey all the way. It looks like it's trying to box her. It did a little bit, or like dancing with her. Let's go back a little bit. Because you're pissed, Ara.
Right
Of
next
course
to
it's gonna
Lizzie.
taste
She
great.
there? Whoa, there's two of them.
I know. Lizzie, move your arms. I just want to see if it's messing. Nope, it's definitely not you.
But then it,
Oh
like,
shit, dude, that's
moved
fucking
away.
creepy as fuck.
It's like a spider woman.
Yeah, move over and see if it follows you.
It's so tall.
It's next.
She jumped into your body.
She's gone. She's gone.
It
She's
looked
gone.
like the producer jumped
The next
into
room we'll
its
explore
body.
is right next door in 312 and is reportedly haunted
That's your
by
alcoholic
a man
beverage? What is
named
that?
Michael, who was in a wheelchair during his stay at the hospital due to a traumatic brain injury.
Aw.
Though, it said that the dude was apparently a total fox. However, he also had a bit of a temper.
What does
the
bit of a
nuance
fox
humanity.
mean?
Also,
Like-
this room is apparently infested with flies.
Well, heck, it's just occurring to me. We haven't had a lot of flies on our journeys.
And that's always in those demonic films.
flies. Yeah, people,
flies.
women burping up flies and all that.
Or just they're around. Have we ever been looking for the spirit of a ghost man who was just super hot? That was in the research. This man is
What does
supposed
that
to be
mean,
super
Sixty?
a looker.
I'm sure we've caught some hotties in the past.
That's true. You know,
some zaddy ghosts out there.
but a temper too, so very kind of like a Bradley Cooper type.
Bradley Cooper, so Michael Shannon.
Michael Shannon's not traditionally hot in my opinion.
I think he's a sexy man. Tight skin.
I thought fox they
You
meant
see
like
the veins in his neck.
yeah, a lady's man. Or
So now we're
a
going
man's. I
into
don't know.
Michael's
I'm gonna
room.
go sleep
We
because
set up a
I'm
REM
tired.
pod in there,
Okay, yeah, have a
which
good
will
night.
detect
Thanks
if
for
it
joining
becomes
me.
Garrett, and we have, of course,
Come in
our
anytime.
SLS.
I just
Hey, Mike.
I've seen you stream sometimes as well. I drove by, lurking. That's all.
Michael, move towards the window if that's your name. If your name is Michael, move towards the window.
Fucking weirdo, Tixie.
If your name is not Michael, move towards the window.
If you despise us and want us to leave, walk toward the window.
I'd do that.
If you sometimes wonder what you're doing with your life, walk towards the window. Shane, what are you doing? Don't walk towards the window.
I know what I'm doing. I'm hunting ghosts.
Fucking
Hey, Mike.
Ryan, funny.
Mike, level with us.
Mike,
Hey, come on.
Hey, come on, Mike.
You know, we met your friend Rose.
She was much cooler than you. She was dancing up a storm.
She was down to clown. I don't say that lightly, but
Yeah,
she
okay.
was DTC.
DTC.
Oh, you didn't like that, did you? Oh, you went all the way to yellow. Can you make it move past that?
A little beep.
The temperature's going down.
Michael, are you here with us?
Michael.
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 It's like Lily Peachy from
Okay, I think we're
Offline
good.
TV.
Okay.
Michael.
Pick up
I'm
my.
surprised. I was looking forward
That was
to
my
the
impression.
flies.
It was
Yeah,
bad.
that's
Bad.
just
Very
me.
bad.
What, is that a fly? No. It appears to be
I hate flies.
no
Fucking
fly
hate
zone.
flies.
Folks, this is free. No fly
This
zone.
episode
Hey,
is
there's a
full
dead
of
fly.
puns.
Yeah, I gotta find another dead fly. There's gotta be another one here. Let me check the bathroom for flies. I'd love to see a
That's
dead
good. Be thorough.
one. Hey, there's another one. Found 2 dead flies.
Wow, cool.
There go 3 dead flies.
No way.
Now this is actually kind of fun.
That's amazing.
4,
Holy smoke.
5,
this-
6 is actually kind of fun.
Did this
That's
thing
amazing.
just one shutting down?
Amazing.
4,
Holy smoke.
5, 6, 7. Oh wait. Hang on. There's dead flies all over the ground.
Oh my god, dude, you're doing great, bud.
Ryan, there's so many dead flies on the ground.
Wow, I see that.
Check
That's
over
really
here real
cool.
quick.
We should leave
Dead
though.
flies, another dead fly.
Hey, but we should leave though. Hey. Coming out of Michael's room,
There's
we'll now
so
just
many dead
explore
flies.
the 3rd floor
Let's go.
generally. But before we do that,
Let's go now.
talk about the hospital's oldest and most famous ghost, a man named F.E. Martin. Oldest for the fact that he was the hospital's first death in 1893. Famous for being crushed between 2 railroad cars.
Damn! That's a way to go. Getting squished? I'd hate to get squished. Actually, new fear, getting squished.
Between 2 railroad cars?
I mean, between anything. I don't want to be
Becoming
squished.
Yeah, he was taken to this hospital. They tried to treat him. He was actually one of their first patients ever and then died. So not a good opening for this
You gotta
hospital.
imagine that's like a tube of toothpaste. You got guts shooting out your eyes and your butthole.
Oh!
You know, every orifice just,
Leaking viscera.
yeah, it's like spring-loaded.
I didn't think about that, but now I am, so thank you for that.
I don't know if that's, I'm not a doctor.
Clearly. I bring him up because it may have something to do with a piece of evidence captured by our pal, Garrett Watts. So could you just walk us through what happened before this picture and how it came about?
So I went through St. Ignatius before. This is where this came from. Like, I tried to shoot this video once upon a time, but the
There's a horrible
technology just
image in
went,
the
like,
back of
haywire.
my head.
You know how ghosts are with technology.
They don't like it.
They don't! And they didn't like when I tried to shoot this video for the first time.
And now this is not
You
a
crushed
photo
every
per se.
bone
This
in
is like
your
you
fingers,
kind of
those
panning
fingers.
around with your camera and it's a frame,
It was,
correct?
yeah, it was like one frame of it, and then it was like gone. Oh, it
Yeah.
is so scary.
I do not like that one bit. I'm not gonna lie, Garrett, this is probably one of the creepiest photos of an apparition I've ever seen.
I know I've said I hope I run into some of these on some of our locations. It looks like a mummy.
It does kind of look like
That
a...
looks like a mummy.
Oh my gosh, Poker.
That's nice. All right, that does it for the photo session. We'll look at those photos later. Your back hurt?
No, I'm just, you know,
You tired?
Good to stretch.
Get a little wash.
That's a good one. I need to stretch.
I guess I'm a little tired from, our backs are tired from us holding up the entire ghost hunting genre on our backs.
Wow.
Right.
I love these
Ryan,
two.
and that's Shane.
Dixie,
Hi.
that's a
Can you make
horrific
some
image
noise
as
for
well.
us to show us that you're here? That might be some just
Probably.
creaks over there. Did you just fart?
No, I didn't. I would let you know if I did. I'm proud of my farts.
I know you are. Could you move some of those twigs? These little sticks?
Twigs?
Yeah, dude. You know what, like a twig? That's what they look like. Effie, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds of silence to do whatever you want to show us that you're here, or anybody else in this
How
hospital
long
that
did it
wants to
take
come
Poker
party
to
with us
save
in this little Garrett Watts room?
Have your hand
Please
or
join
fingers
us.
back to
30
normal,
seconds
Poker.
for you.
That's kind of
Let's turn
interesting.
lights off. How about that?
Sure.
Never had a broken bone in my body.
We're gonna leave now. Effie, I'm sorry what happened to you happened to you. That sounds pretty brutal.
Sounds like it sucked, yeah.
Sounds like it hurt a lot.
But we're gonna go now.
Catch you on the flip side.
While we didn't recapture
Have a good night,
photo
dog.
similar
Thanks for
to
dropping
Garrett,
by for a bit.
we did capture this chilling voice just outside the same room with an audio recorder left recording when nobody was there.
Oh my gosh. That was a little bit who's there.
Moving to the 4th floor, we land in the operating
Sort of normal.
where
Do not
visitors
have like
report
weird
feeling pain
like
and discomfort
cracky
of
things
both
that when
the
you move
physical
fingers
and
it's like
emotional variety, including stomach pain, nausea, fever, coldness, chills.
they are like
pain with
10
bruising,
minutes in a room,
oppressive
then
weight,
leave. What the fuck?
uncontrollable rage, and a whole bunch of other things.
They have
that
a
are
whole
usually
night for the
listed as
whole
side effects for
building. I think it's
over-the-counter
just too
medication.
big.
Have we felt these things on site?
Not all of them at the same
They're
time.
gonna
I'm
do
not
like
sure
solo
if this means we're gonna
investigations
feel
too.
all of those things. That seems
Don't
like
worry,
a lot.
Poker.
I've experienced
Don't worry, Gio.
dizziness
Sorry. It was
and,
Gio, not Poker.
nausea, uncontrollable rage, but that was because of you.
Yeah, you get that a lot. You
Plus,
gotta
they cut a lot of things
talk to
down, so
somebody
we don't
about
really know
that.
how long they've been
There's
there.
at least one report of spotting the apparition of an angry dude in the doorway.
Full hour
Garrett Watts
episode.
captured a
We
door
still have
slamming
30
on
minutes
its
to go.
own in this area.
So we were like just
Very
snooping
cool
around
graphics.
this operating room, and a door slammed shut like violently, and it wasn't just like a no. The thing about this place is it's dead quiet. Besides the bats, and there are so many bats.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So yeah, definitely nothing like that. It was an unmotivated door slam,
Okay.
which is pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Well, let's play the clip.
Camera's doing crazy stuff. Whoa, dude! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That door just closed on its own. I swear, dude.
Jesus.
Are you kidding me? What are you doing?
Stupid penguins.
That's a thud.
Hi, Strata. Thanks for the 10
The
months.
door slamming is
This video
like, you
feels
can't
super
debate that.
fake.
That
No,
happened.
and it's funny because what you hear in my voice is kind of genuine, like fear, I guess, because Andrew was reacting to something and I didn't know what was happening, so I was like, hey, what's happening? What's happening? This was spooky, no doubt about it. The whole place is terrifying. Honestly, like even those things that we've just talked about, that was just like the surface.
We
of the
can't
glass.
really
Is that
confirm or
face?
deny this.
Tip of the iceberg.
Okay.
Just
Couldn't have
because
been that
it
one. I
wasn't
think that's
really
not the door.
captured.
Maybe this.
How you doing, Strata?
Yeah, but even
ready
that's
for
pretty
tomorrow's
substantial. Maybe it was just a slam of
Quiz
some
master
sort.
quiz?
Is there
can't
somebody
wait
up
for
here
the quest to
slamming
be fair.
doors or slamming wood? That sounds gross.
Does
That sounds
sound
not like what I meant. I think there's a
Slamming
tough
wood?
guy up here in the operating room.
Some stink bugs.
Can we see you slam some doors for us?
Again, would anybody want some
What?
butter kiss,
Dead
toffee,
pigeon.
popcorn?
Oh! That's fucking gross, dude.
There's a dead
Very
bird.
sad. Well, his eyes are sort of sunken at this point.
Yeah, well, it's dead.
Well, let's get back to the ghost hunt.
Maybe you're the person who called us a nerd in the first floor bathroom. I'm
Oh,
gonna
that
give you
was
the opportunity to
best
run
video.
your mouth again, because I'm gonna turn on my audio.
Sorry,
So I'm gonna do
best
phonetic
part of the
mode
video.
first.
It just stinks in here.
Nerds.
That's not great.
There's bad, okay. What? What do you think it said?
I think it kind of sounded like nerds are here.
Nerds are here?
We could play it back, but it really sounded like nerds are here.
Okay.
Can you say that again? And while we're doing this, feel free to slam any doors or move anything in this room, or slap my friend's glasses off of his big, stupid face.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
He's got a very slappable face. Okay, can you tell us what room this is? You son of a bitch. You're gonna make me do this, aren't you? No.
No.
Go into dictionary mode.
Dictionary mode. Okay, folks, dictionary mode. Here we go.
I want you to tell me
No
what
can sound
room
like
we're
O as
in
well.
right now, or I want you to call us nerds again.
Let it be known how you feel about us in one way or another.
There you go. How about that?
To be fair, they do like bunch of nerds.
Cross.
Cross
Total.
I wonder if they mean, they could be talking about going up to the nuns' quarters, which I don't.
Cross, or cross like angry, you know? Oh, I'm very cross right now.
Oh, yeah. What's your deal, dude?
Yeah.
Was that your answer to what's your deal? What's your name?
Is your name Spirit?
Weird name.
Are they
We heard a
talking
lot
about alcohol
your,
again?
Your
Spirits?
famous anger, and this
Wink,
is
wink.
very unimpressive. I haven't seen you slam one goddamn door since I've been here. I read it on the brochure. Oh my God, there's an angry guy here.
Guy you
He
ever
slams
seen.
a door
Oh,
like
he's
he
so
slams a door so
angry.
hard it comes off the hinges.
Oh, you'll scream!
Not even a fucking squeak, dude. This is an embarrassing showing for you.
Take your little
Or if you're up for it. Tomorrow I'd like to play some Phasmo.
and slam it as hard as you can.
Oh, can you not do it? Is it too heavy for you? Oh, does it hurt your little ghost
For you, it's
fingies?
tonight.
Fucking door.
Does it hurt your little ghost fingies?
Slam the door! It's not gonna happen.
Did you kill this pigeon too?
Did you snap his neck?
That's
They are
fucked up.
mocking
That's
it.
a fucked up thing to do.
Soldier.
Bill.
Bill?
Is that your name, Bill?
Bill.
Class.
Give class.
Bill give class.
Are you saying you're taking us to school? Because I'm not seeing it.
Soldier Bill.
Where you at, Bill?
Slam the door, Bill! Come on! Where are you, Bill?
You're not gonna like the big guy when
See
he's
what
angry.
I can do? I can slam things.
Don't get him angry. You're not gonna
Come
like
on
him when he's
now.
angry.
We came here to get the
He just looks
wits
fucking nuts.
scared out of us. And what's happening?
They just said him.
Him.
What's him? Who? Me or him? Him or him? Him?
What did it do?
Said him, kill.
What?
Which one? Him?
Show me that.
Him?
Kill
I'm gonna point to
him,
you and say
kill.
him, and you point to me and say him, and then maybe he'll let us know. Him?
Him?
God.
God.
It says God and low.
Oh, God, low. God. Kill God. Kill God?
Kill God.
Kill God. Let's go up to the nuns' quarters and kill God.
Or see Bill. Watch Bill kill God.
Shane is definitely delivering
God creates
WWE
Bill.
promo to the
Bill
ghosts,
kills
yes.
God.
Woman inherits the earth.
Moseying on up to the 5th floor
Woman
is a room
inherits
that
the
people
earth.
typically have an aversion to. The nuns' quarters. Visitors have experienced being grabbed and have seen shadow figures and disembodied
I wouldn't want to be in a
They've also
dark room
heard
and being
growling.
grabbed.
And if there's
Ugh.
any place that's unsettling to hear something demonic, it's inside a nun's quarters. And to one up that awful anecdote, one of this hospital's most famous ghosts is, you guessed it, a nun. Her name is Sister Joanna, and while she died in 1929,
Being
it said her spirit
tugged
remained
in
to
the dark?
comfort dying patients.
Oh, not
But
like that.
unfortunately, it's
I'm
also
scratching
said
that,
that
never
patients
mind.
who reported seeing her would also soon pass away after
Sorry.
their encounter. 2 tickets to the meet and greet, I guess.
So stupid. So she was comforting people, but then...
Yeah, so, you know, a nun with good intentions, but she
Yeah.
kills you instead.
You see that nun? You're done. I like that.
That's pretty good.
That should be your
That's good.
catchphrase.
Well, I don't want that to be that because then it might happen.
Stop.
Yeah.
I truly hope we go up there and we see nun thing.
So many opportunities.
So many
and that's what you landed
Yeah, I
on.
landed on that one. You know, well,
That was
What
not
do
the
you
best one.
Nun thing.
it's pretty rough. All right, that's enough of that.
I don't want none
nonsense.
of that.
Let's go find this nun.
Oof.
Nice. Well,
None
it's all
of
led
that.
up to the nuns' quarters, and I got a feeling
I love that.
they're gonna
I don't
look.
want none of that.
Whoa, I heard.
That was a little
I
weird
got a
thing.
feeling they're gonna look. Whoa, I heard a little whisper over
Sound
here.
like nothing.
They're gonna look.
Fuck that, possibly, Ryan. Fuck
I
that.
mean,
That
I'll
was
say,
just
I think
shuffling
a lot
between
of this
things.
area is prone to
Windiness.
winds. It seems like we've got a lot of open windows and such, which isn't to say that that wasn't, you know, the devil, but it's It's possible.
This is a horrifying staircase.
Devil himself.
Yes, it is. I mean, I can admit that I too find this rather horrifying.
And apparently they did not like men up in the nuns' quarters.
Oh, well, two of the manliest men who ever lived are about to join the church.
Oh man, that made me jump. This is the bell they used to ring, I guess, to signal they're here.
Oh,
that's a cool
We're
bell.
here.
The boys are here.
Ring,
The
ring.
ghouls, the ghoul
I know you don't
boys.
like us up here. Love being in a place that's haunted and has demonic activity with a bunch of religious posters on the wall.
Yeah, what do we got
It
here?
is weird.
Feels like
How
we're
does
in
it
the
have
end of a cult
demonic?
film. I'm gonna set up the REM pod in one of the other rooms in here, so in case it goes off, we know something's in there.
Okay. What's the Coombe zone?
Joanna?
Joanna!
Isn't that a dirty
This is
thing,
fucked.
Coombe zone?
This
This
is
is
a really
a-
fucked
this is-
tableau,
this
if
is
I do
a-
say so myself. Hey, it's Jesus again.
Arguably one of the worst rooms we've ever been in.
Yeah,
ever.
this sucks.
Oh my.
This looks like your college dorm room.
I was about to say, it feels familiar.
This honestly has to be one of the most unpleasant places
Fuck's
that
sake,
we've
Izzy.
ever.
I have to agree
Yeah.
with that. The fact that we're gonna be here alone later makes me want to throw up.
It's not good.
The vibes in this room are off the charts bad. Sister Joanna, could you say something? I'd like to hear a word. Can you say anything related to the room that we're in right now?
Tina.
When entered.
Tina got cancered. And that's
Cancer
a
and then
big.
she won? What happened to Tina in here? I only know about Sister Joanna.
Can you say none?
Giving me nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, I thought the REM pod was going off. I think my ears are just ringing. What's that noise? Oh, fuck. The REM pod's going off.
Oh, that's a horrible noise.
Is somebody in there?
I want them to do a spirit box session here.
Stop, stop, stop. Who's in this other room with the couch? That is a horrifying sight to see the room just lit up green. If Tina's in there, could you make that go off again? Can you step closer to that device? The temperature.
That's a horrible noise.
You're gonna be up here by yourself
I
later.
know.
You think about that?
Wicked.
Will,
Oh, she's
wicked.
happy.
Very. Jesus fucking. Pattern. Alright,
She's
who's in
excited.
here with me?
The reap. Oh,
Pinky.
Pinky.
We left this REM pod in here because we were curious if it would go off when we left, and it clearly did.
Stop.
Okay.
Why? Why do you want us to stop?
That's a horrifying poster in the back.
We appear to be at a bit of a standstill here.
You concur.
No. Later.
Did you just leave? Deuces.
I regret to say that we are going to be here individually later. I will not be spending too much time in here.
You'll spend 5 to 10 minutes up here.
No, I will spend
No,
1
I
minute.
think 5 to 10
No, I'll
minutes.
spend
sounds
1
about
minute
right.
up
We'll
here.
see what happens.
I'd be shitting myself.
Are you excited by that? You sitting there clapping?
Away.
Away.
Are you sending us away?
I would
Like,
love to
go
go
away.
away. Do you want us to go away? Step away from that if you want us.
Yeah.
I'm turning this thing off.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Mark?
Did it say Mark?
It just said Mark. Mark is our cameraman. What do you want with Mark? If it said Ryan and then Shane after too.
Mark.
Carry Mark like a baby?
I'm carrying something.
Oh, Mark does carry.
Stop being so cryptic. What do you want to do with Mark?
Maybe Mark is carrying them.
Oh, well, it sounds like the nun might have a crush on you,
I
Mark.
think it said Mark and then it said carry, but then it said position, and then inside. I think this ghost wants to be inside you, and maybe not in like a non-sexual way.
Oh, maybe a possession.
Like a possession, yeah. Do you want to be inside Mark?
I mean, it's a pretty simple question. It doesn't get more... Sandy?
Who the fuck is Sandy?
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna leave.
I was just
Time
saying
to exit the coon
words.
zone.
Bye-bye.
To get tucked in
now.
the dark. That was kind of cool.
And now we move to the final phase of the hunt, our individual investigation of the entire hospital. As usual, this will be extremely unpleasant. Do you have any final words of advice? Because we're gonna be in this place alone. And I mean like alone, just one of us.
One at a time.
And there's this really, really like narrow staircase that
Yes.
goes up to the nuns' quarters. You go up there alone and just sit in the dark for at least like challenge yourself to do it for a minute with your back to the darkness.
I'll do that. You got me all fired up
Because
now.
someone or something will give you a little touch on the back.
And he has the ability to make me do whatever he wants me to do, so I'm gonna probably have to do that as well.
Do you have any recommendations for how we can really, I mean, if you want me to ask him
Okay,
to
I don't
do
like
that.
where this is going.
The
Maybe
dynamic is, yeah.
Anyways, thanks for coming to the bunker.
Thank you guys for having me. This is so nice and good luck in St. Ignatius. It's a terrifying place.
We are brothers in arms, that is. You ready to do
Bunker, I love it.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. I'm a soldier in the war against the ghosts. You and me were in the trenches.
Yeah.
I'll go to wherever I'm dispatched. You just tell me where to head, Sarge.
I'm gonna chime in the last 5 minutes to give you some instructions.
Okay.
Take it seriously, how about that?
Still have like
For
20
yourself,
minutes of this
for yourself.
episode.
I always do.
And before
It's
you
already
go,
been
just
cool
know,
things
I'm
happening.
gonna be watching you.
Oh.
There's security cameras all over this place.
So I can't do my usual pervy stuff that I do on my investigation. Okay, good to know.
Don't do all the weird stuff you normally do with the dolls.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Let's go to the war room.
Oh, yeah. All right, well, I'm walking around by myself now.
So here's how our solo investigations will work. Shane and I will each have 20 minutes of solid alone time in the location. Shane will go first, and at the end of his time, we'll hide a walkie-talkie in a room inside the building. Once Shane returns, he'll reveal to me the walkie-talkie location. Then it's my turn. I'll enter the building, and only after radioing back to Shane with the hidden walkie-talkie will the clock start on my 20 minutes of solo.
I'd be so fucked if like one of my friends
So right now we're in the war room. We're looking at all the security
hit a
cameras
walkie-talkie and I
at
would have
St.
to find
Ignatius.
it.
You could see him
So
right
bad
there,
at it.
sauntering around on what looks like the second floor.
This place is legitimately one of the more unnerving places we've been. I'll admit it.
I'm gonna memorize where these cameras are so I know to stay near them. That way if I pass out or get killed, you guys will see.
Smart Ryan.
Hi, I actually have very rarely seen myself in this getup. Hello, I'm a ghost hunter. Nice to meet you.
That's nice, I like that.
Okay, let's keep going.
Oh
Lot to
goodness.
see around here.
Look at how he's walking too. No tension, just very nonchalant. You would never know he's in one of the most haunted places on earth.
The peeling wallpaper is really a constant here, and I gotta say, it's a gorgeous aesthetic.
It's an aesthetic.
High ceilings,
Definitely.
which is a get.
And that's how I know for a fact that he's a psychopath.
I'd love to see...
Fuck's sake, Ryan.
Oh, hang on a sec. Sorry about that. I would love to see our funny little ventriloquist.
Why did
on
it say
this,
Ryan
but I think
farting?
he might
It was
be
Shane
one
farting.
floor above.
Hey ghosts, if
Who the
there's
fuck made these
anybody
CCs?
here, my name's Shane. I'm a great guy. Anybody hiding in the dumbwaiter?
He's just checking shit out.
I'm sure you get bored around this dusty old shithole
There's a
and you
beer
want to
room.
hang out with a cool dude like me. Come say hi on the 3rd floor now.
Where's the fucking dummy?
Where'd my little buddy go?
I think the coolest ghost that could possibly up here right now would be like a
Yeah.
screaming woman. Like if I heard this.
They did cut the doll things.
Ram down.
I got a little
the hallway at me,
confused.
Just going like,
What is he doing?
you know,
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm looking for ghosts.
Oh, here he is. And he's got friends. This guy over in the corner, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god, he looks creepy.
I love him. I wonder if
He's
I'll
like from
get
the
a
horror
disease
movies.
If I pick him up. He's probably full of spiders, but that's okay.
Oh boy. Yes.
Oh, I
gotta
don't
pick
like
this up.
dolls.
What the f?
I
He
got
just
goosebumps.
decapitated a dummy and now he's playing with the head? He just decapitated a dummy. And then left it. Oh my god.
Shane's having fun.
Glad you're taking the investigation very seriously. I'm just having some fun.
Unbelievable. His head fell off.
You took it off. I saw how it happened.
We look like a couple of best friends here. I'm gonna leave you here, and I'm gonna go see some nuns, okay? But I'll see you soon. I'll probably see you in my dreams tonight. You'll probably haunt me forever. If there's anyone up here,
Can't wait.
now's a great time to fucking kill me, you know? You could do that. You could just do it.
I think this is going to be the first solo where I'm going to really try
Just
and focus on
taunting
not
them.
being scared, and I'm just going to explore and see what happens.
I'm gonna turn my flashlight off and bask in the dark.
Maybe that kind of like chill energy will just like
Okay, here we go.
make them leave me alone, you know? Or they'll tackle me through drywall.
This is about, I think, as scary as you can make it for yourself. Facing down
Shane seems so bored.
the hallway. Because what's going on down there, you know?
Shane is the type of friend I need to calm my nerves down.
We just don't know. But it's kind of fun, you know? Oh, boy. Nuns! I'm coming for ya! I will say, the nun zone sucks.
Particularly, I think nun ghosts are very scary. Just the fact that if you devote your life to God and you can't even get into heaven, I mean, what hope do I have, you know?
This really does look like sort of a serial killer's little nest up here.
Ring the bell. Let them know you're here.
Oh, yeah.
Shane is the
Nuns?
type of person I would
It's
be
me.
if unleashed on an abandoned
Shane.
building.
Oh, that's quite nice.
You got 3 minutes left, so.
Get in there and start talking to that ghost.
Roger. I'm entering the room.
Now I
with the
kind of
only
just go to
ghost.
want to
This
visit
was the
and
ghost that wanted
do an
to
urban exploration with you, dude.
Sweet love to our cameraman Mark, and can you blame her? If there's a
You should invite
horny-ass
everybody.
nun in here, feel free to reach out and touch me. Come say hello. I'm gonna be quiet now. Fuck me up, all right? Come on, sisters. Here we go.
I don't like this.
I'm so excited to eat fast food after this. It's like literally the only thing getting me through this. Even when I'm scared, I'm gonna think about those sweet, sweet nuggets.
Okay, nuns.
A 1-minute warning.
Roger that.
You still have 30 seconds to bask in the darkness.
I was just basking, but I I'll do it again.
Oh, if you already did it, then no worries.
No need to extra bask.
I'm good basking. Double dip.
A double
I'm
dip.
just really gonna bask in it, though, you know. Oh, nuns, I'm basking.
He looks crazy.
Bask, nuns. Oh!
The eyes, oh my gosh.
Fetch me, possess me, murder me.
And at a time.
Okay. Where to?
How can he be so unfazed? I couldn't be.
A lovely spot. Really bummed we only saw one bat tonight. They're little sweeties, you know, and they eat a lot of bugs, which is important. Fuck.
Did he just fall?
Ryan's gonna be mad. I think I broke some of his ghost machine. He's gonna yell at me.
Hello?
Okay. Hi, buddy.
Yeah, I heard you drop something.
Huh?
Sounded like you dropped something.
No, I don't know anything about that. Anyway, I think this motion detector was broken when I picked it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this thing is busted. I don't know how that happened. Really nice, honestly, but I'll tell you what, oh boy, it's so scary up there in the nun zone.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my fucking God, man. You're gonna cry like a baby up there.
Oh, Shane, that was the worst acting ever.
Cool.
What? I know we like to joke.
Oh my God. Yeah, put a hand on the shoulder makes it feel more sincere.
I saw a nun.
I was watching you the whole time.
Then you saw the nun. You probably saw the nun.
There was no nun.
Very scary lady.
Nothing.
Okay, well, why don't you get all geared up and then I'll go have a hot cocoa in there.
Sounds great. I think I'm so overstimulated right now that I'm just like shutting down because I'm like weirdly zen.
Yeah, I mean,
Overstimulated?
I always do the thing
With
where
all
I'm
the
like,
ghost
it's
activity?
scary. Oh my fucking God. Go, just go. Please go. We gotta get out of here. Go. Just go. Oh my God.
God.
Okay.
Go!
I want to walk around here like I'm Batman.
Do whatever you want to vacate the area.
Fucking for it.
Jesus Christ.
On vengeance.
Oh my God.
On vengeance.
I could taste it.
I am not
Fucking
my
hell,
fear.
Shane.
I'm stronger than my fear. This is the motto I say.
Before I go into the nuns' quarters, it seems like a good time to
Yeah,
share
a little bit
two
more
strange things
nuts.
that we caught on the audio recorder left in
I feel like
this
sometimes he
room
goes
when
into
it was
crazy
empty.
mode when he's very, very scared.
Well, you know, if I see a ghost.
Shane did scream at some point. But that doesn't sound like Shane screaming.
Well, you know, if I see a ghost, I see a ghost. Uh-oh, the zenness is starting to wear off.
I kind of do want to match it now. So 55, 13. Shane does start yelling at some point, I remember. I think here?
Nice to meet you. That's nice. I like that. Okay. Say, it's a gorgeous. Sorry about that. Be hiding in the. Come say hi. We're on the 3rd floor now. Where's the fucking dummy? Where'd my little buddy go? I think the coolest ghost that could possibly up here right now would be like a screaming woman. Like if I heard the scream before I saw her and she just ran down the hallway at me, just going like,
What is he doing?
you know?
What the fuck?
Now let's hear the scream in 55.
See a ghost. Uh-oh, the zenness is starting to. My feet.
What time was it? Fuck, am I just confused again?
Oh boy, it's so scary. I saw it. And then it's just go. Oh, go.
It seems in this
Not the same scream. Yeah. Although I will say, wind in the places like that often sound like
Uh-oh, the
screaming.
zenness is starting to wear off.
The recordings would
And I
be
suspect
timestamped
it will
so they don't
completely wear
overlap.
off by the time I go into these awful nun quarters.
That's nice to see. Oh, where's he going? Where's he going?
Okay, where's this walking?
Would a scream like that sound be like a wind? Animals do sound
Oh,
like
he
that.
went straight up
Animals scream like that.
It's so fun. I feel like the nuns' quarters.
I have the walkie. Okay, your journey begins now.
I know you're going into the horny nuns' room, but why don't you go back to the other rooms because I
What
find
was
those
it,
more
Coom's
unsettling.
room?
Go in there, turn your light off.
Actually, don't you? For the rest of the time in the nuns' quarters, no lights.
My vengeance.
Okay, he's humping
I'm
toward the
vengeance.
camera.
My vengeance.
Okay, all right.
All right, we see you. No lights upstairs. No lights.
Again, dude. Alright.
This okay. Well, that
That
was
makes
rude,
sense.
but that is the command I have given.
Animals make screams like that too, to be fair.
For 2 minutes. Starting now. Hello, nun.
Did he
My
recently
name is
watch Batman
Ryan.
or something?
I would tell you my last name, but that's none your business. You know what I mean?
They're both a little crazy this
It
episode,
is
aren't
nice
they?
to see him on here. Also, just nice to see the whole building. We got some orbs going on over here. A lot of orb activity. You'd think it's just dust, but those are people who died.
Shane
I
is
don't
just
want to see
mocking
you,
orbs.
Joanna. So I do want you to know that if you do show yourself, I'm gonna fight you.
If you try hard enough, you can catch them and absorb their power. That's what I like to do.
I'm gonna do a minute of silence.
This place is objectively very creepy. It may be the creepiest place we've ever been. I think it's possibly fair to say.
Almost weirdly relaxing. I mean, I hated it, but it's not
Why
my
do they
favorite
add
thing
this
to do.
sound?
Oh, there he is.
Congratulations on your 2 minutes. So
Nasty.
Yeah, Shane is with demon
Hey, let's
vibes,
go to
yeah.
the Garrett room.
Hey Ryan,
Yes.
this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but no more flashlights for the rest of your walkthrough.
Absolutely not.
I guess it's just kind of a challenge I'm throwing down, but if you don't want to meet the challenge, then
Okay.
I'd prefer not to meet the challenge.
Baby.
I'll tell you what, I'll do that for the last 10
Yeah, I've
minutes. How
seen
about
that like a few times. I'm like, that's
I'll
not
take it.
good. I'm sorry, what did he
10
say?
minutes. How about that?
I'll take it.
In the last 10 minutes, okay.
Woohoo! What's he doing now? A lot of dancing. I find the dancing a little tacky. Okay, now he's stomping.
Why don't we have an EMF or talking with them?
He's just sort of...
They
Is there
did talk
anything
to
in
them.
here?
Or
Anything in here with me?
not as much.
You're asking me to do a lot of things here, pal.
Yeah, I guess I am.
They are both a little crazy today.
Like a little baby and cradle it.
Definitely not going to do that, but I will go stand by the horrible pigeon. I don't like it in here.
I like how
This was the room that said
every
kill
single room
and him
looks
gone.
like shit. Every toilet full of shit.
They need to do it alone because
Right
it's
in there,
easier.
leaving that room.
Sometimes
Did you pick
Ryan
up the
does
pigeon
it
and cradle it like
when
it
he's
was a
alone.
baby?
No, that doesn't seem very healthy or sanitary.
Your new pass.
They do stay in the dark and stuff.
Okay, go visit the ventriloquist dummy.
Where's that? Ugh!
Fuck
think you
that
found
place.
I don't like this.
Let's rewind a bit. In Shane's solo investigation, he laid the dummy's head on the body. But somehow, despite nobody touching or fixing the dummy, when I pick up the dummy in my solo investigation, the head is inexplicably fully connected.
That is creepy.
Solo investigation, he laid the dummy's head on the body.
Maybe
But
it just
somehow,
hooked.
Despite nobody touching or fixing the dummy, when I pick
I
up
think
the
it
dummy
hooked.
in my solo
I
investigation,
think it just hooked because he
the
tried to
head
do it with one
is
hand.
inexplicably fully connected.
It hooked. This is bullshit. Coincidence.
Is this your king?
What the fuck is he doing?
Is this your king?
It is definitely weird, yeah. What the
Looks
fuck is
like a
Ryan
scene from
doing?
Hamlet.
Hello?
Hamlet.
What are you doing to that
To
dummy,
be
buddy?
or not to be.
here with me right now?
I think he's just amusing himself to forget about ghosts. This is what he does now.
Is there anybody here with me right now?
What was that?
Okay, 10 minutes left. Turn off all lights.
After he just said, what's
bullshit.
that?
Ryan, well, how about you bring it all home by going to the Taco Bell toilet?
Oh. Well, ghosts, it's time for me to take a shit. Where the fuck is this bathroom?
Find that toilet, Daddy.
Aha!
Now sit on it and take a shit.
No.
Actually pretty scary in here with no flashlight.
No answer on that one. Maybe he's doing it.
Is there anything in here with me I regret to ask? Because it's very fucking quiet. I'm quite nervous, actually. What about the thing that said hi to Andrew in here? Why are you haunting a bathroom?
Maybe it's
An odd
cozy.
choice, that's all I'm saying. Don't take it personally.
Call him a nerd again.
I love this place. I'm gonna buy it.
I actually don't foresee them having multiple seasons, unfortunately. I still find the fun amusing, but it's definitely not the same. Ryan clearly not
really
being
decent
nearly as scared anymore.
Pennywise wiggle
Yeah,
run toward the camera.
he seems a little bit nuts.
Yeah, I could do that.
Thank you. I really want to see this.
I mean, it's been a lot of seasons of them, so.
That one, you can do that one. I'm so excited. Hold the walkie down so we can hear your Pennywise noise too.
This is
That was
definitely
really
a lot
good.
entertaining, though.
The people think that I'm in the shadows.
I don't know what's going on now.
Yeah, that's true, Tixie.
He's the king of the castle right now.
The shadows belong to me!
Look at that. Have you ever seen
feel
more
like he
confidence?
is-
Look at this man.
The shadows belong to me!
I don't know what he's saying right now. It's probably nonsense.
Because he doesn't want to be scared.
me
It's
here.
a very scary
Stomping.
place.
Right here. You think darkness is your ally?
And this
Give us
is
a
his
stomp.
way of coping. Oh.
You're wrong.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, Ryan, that's time.
I
You
want
did
him
it.
to use an EBP.
I think I just
Why
emotionally
did
shut
he
down
use
the
it?
entire time.
yeah, it was fun though, right?
Now that it's over, I
like
think
a
it's all
spirit
starting
box
to
when he
kind
was
of
out
like
there.
actually break through.
Yeah,
And I
all the
want-
things that you did and the things that you saw.
No, more just like all the fear I was feeling. So now I just want to go.
Okay. Well, I think these nerds about to hit the road.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh yeah, they called us nerds.
They called us nerds, remember? Nasty.
Once a hospital built for a charitable cause, St. Ignatius now serves as a hell hotel for ghosts. Did we actually capture voices in the nuns' quarters? Did we have a beer with Rose?
I kind of want more
Did we get
unsolved
roasted by
things.
a childish ghost in the bathroom? Our job as investigators is to collect and present questions,
Do you think they were just
possibilities. Interpretation,
possessed?
however, solely belongs with you. But for our part, St. Ignatius Hospital can now be locked away in the ghost files.
I don't know. It was a good episode. The ghost calling Shane and Ryan and I.
Hey everybody, hope you enjoyed that episode of Ghost Files. If you haven't heard,
One of the
we'll be
funniest
answering
things.
your questions and breaking down evidence a little bit more on our weekly after show every Wednesday.
If you're possessed, you don't act like that. Damn, wait, what? Are you telling me that there's... I don't know, how do you act when you're possessed? I'm gonna watch the debrief, and I think tomorrow we can watch the next one. I do want to play a little bit the Devil Baby of the Hall. Tomorrow I kind of want to play some Phasmo during the day. Nobody knows. Okay, the debrief.
Screaming in the nuns' quarters? Drinking with a ghost? Shenanigans with a dummy? Grab a snack and help us unpack all that and more. It's time for Ghost Files Debrief.
Right, Dreamer? I kind of like that. Nerds. So the debrief is again where they answer
Thank you for
questions.
joining us. I'm Ryan
and
Vergara,
reflect.
and that thing over there is my colleague Shane Madej. Shane?
Each week, we look at our most compelling evidence, behind-the-scenes moments, and answer your burning questions.
Keep doing the quotes over evidence, see what happens. And now, a word from our sponsor.
Oh.
This episode was brought to you episode. And now, back to the debrief.
I wasn't sponsored.
This episode
Yeah,
is
get comfy.
I'm not leaving it in.
banger. We had a lot of fun.
No, this is probably, it's definitely the grossest place we've been this season. And it might be the scariest too. I don't know. We've got some bangers in the back half here, but...
Well, it's up there in beautiful Washington State.
That's true.
Near,
Colfax, Washington,
Near
yeah.
lovely Spokane. We got to see some beautiful parts of the country. And it was a nice look. Honestly, one of my favorite locations we visited.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite episodes. It wasn't my favorite time when I was there. You know, just garbage bags everywhere, horrifying nun quarters.
It looked
I
quite
like that more than the places
disgusting.
we go to, like Waverly, where they're like, "Oh, we sweep now." It was like, "What are you doing? Commit to the bit. Don't
Yeah.
sweep."
But don't
Did you see how many
actively-
flies we saw in this place?
There was a lot, as you counted them.
Or like
Yeah.
somebody
I don't
takes
think
care of
I'll
the
ever
other
go back.
places.
I would.
Oh, I see what they mean.
You will be going solo.
We can have GhoulCon there.
I thought it was FileCon. Without further ado, let's move into evidence.
Hi, Stanky.
We got a lot of great stuff this episode. I
How
saw
you
a lot
doing?
of you guys in the comments saying that this was one of the most evidence-rich
Always the YouTube
episodes
grind.
we've ever done. So it feels good to be rich, with evidence.
That and a quarter will buy you a gumball.
Damn stupid penguins.
We're gonna do this a little bit out of order because I'm crazy like that. We're
Yeah.
gonna jump
Thank
in
you
with
for the
dummy
gifted.
head.
Let's take a look at the dummy
I
head.
appreciate that.
don't like this.
What do you think about that?
A lot of folks asking us about this on our live tour.
It's very sweet.
Yeah, I really don't know how this happened.
That's the
Shane
actually
made the
one of my in real life friends.
that maybe perhaps even though he didn't hook the dummy head up, even though he kind of just laid it down, maybe gravity got the dummy head.
Just gonna really appreciate that.
I said that hook's hook. That's the whole thing.
Well, the whole thing about a hook is
I set the hook on the plush head, the stump.
You just laid the head down though.
I set it on.
That's what we
the whole
said.
purpose of a hook is that you have to kind of adjust it in a way so that it hooks, and that way it doesn't get unhooked.
He kind of hooked him with one hand, so it would hook.
Test it out.
I doubt you have the
I'm
energy
doing very
or
well,
the
thank
means
you.
to do that right now.
You're
to be
right.
honest.
What else did we get?
We're doing.
We got a scream in the nuns' quarters. This was actually pretty compelling.
Wait a second. We can't just skim
Watching
past the
Ghost
head.
Files.
Okay, I don't know how
I think it's that. What do you?
I don't know how it
Driving
got
This is
around
what
in
the
my
ghost
car.
does. It's a dummy, and his big trick is that when you take his head
Volunteer
off,
charity.
he puts it back on only
Making
for you to
content
knock
for
it
them.
off.
It's a good trick.
some-
I think that's pretty good. If that's your one
It's
trick,
content.
Pony it up.
to be fair to all the Shaniacs out there, when I put the head back on, I kind of like tossed it. Shane at least nestled it, and he believes that maybe the head.
I think if
like,
you look at me, I sort of go like,
you definitely don't do that.
just sort of shove it in there. But
I mean, we literally have a clip.
roll the clip.
Buddies, as far as I can tell.
I think it hooked.
I'm gonna leave you here.
If you put it
I'm
like
gonna
that,
go see some nuns, okay?
I think the head hooks.
I guess I didn't.
All right, let's go to that scream in the nuns' quarters.
That can't be the
Okay,
wind.
so that happens when we have our audio recorder left up there with our static cam. We
What about
actually
you,
had
Stanky?
people
Are you a
of our
believer
own staff,
or a
including
skeptic?
our director, Mark Celestino, who thought that perhaps this scream was Shane's scream.
That's what I
when I was
thought.
on my solo.
Yeah, and it doesn't even match up
That's what I
time-wise or pitch-wise. It's not. Shane screams a long time because I talked to the editor about this, and Anthony, who edited this episode, well, job well done, Anthony. He's kind of more on the fence. We still don't really have a name for those. Maybe we'll come up with one. But he even said there's no way that it doesn't match up. So I don't know what that scream is.
It's a good scream, you know.
Perhaps the only thing I could think of is maybe somebody in the neighborhood screaming their heads off, and it somehow got caught in the nuns' quarters.
Oh yeah, because I guess this place does have
think it's an animal.
houses and stuff.
A little bit
around
of a
it.
neighborhood. I mean, that would be one hell of a scream.
Hey, we've all done it.
Screamed like that? Like you're
You've
getting
never
murdered?
screamed like that?
I never
Like I'm getting
screamed like
murdered?
that.
I feel like you've screamed like that.
At haunted houses, yeah, but not in my living room.
You make a lot of noises though. You make a lot of loud, weird noises.
Yeah, but they're usually like little
I
giggles.
did the scared
Yeah, I
scream,
guess
but
that's
not
true.
a
Sort of like a little
scream
chipmunk.
scream like that, I don't think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what do you think it is?
Maybe a person screaming outside.
I did say I'm
or
gonna
a
only stream for a
bird
couple hours.
Screaming
Here we are 4 hours
outside
later.
On a Tuesday or whatever at 1 o'clock.
Okay,
in the
now what's
morning.
happening?
It's time for my nightly 1 a.m. scream. Here we
I don't know
go.
what they get up to in Colfax.
All right, time to go to bed.
What do you think that was? A nun screaming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's move on to the next piece of evidence. We have the nerd
was
in the
definitely a
bathroom.
female
Probably one of the
sounding
funniest
scream.
things that's ever happened to us.
We're gonna go to dictionary mode because you clearly don't want to use this.
I love dictionary.
Here we
I
go.
love this.
So
What if
fun.
we got a Shane and Ryan on the dictionary?
I would love it. I would love it. I doubt that's in the dictionary, but. God damn it.
Fuck you, Ghost!
I need this
Love being
jacket. The
roasted by
jacket's
a
great.
ghost.
It's always fun.
I asked the thing to say our names, and it just said nerd.
So,
Felt like high school. Okay, moving right
Oh
along
my
here
God,
to
Skip.
Rose's SLS. We caught our first stick figure on the SLS, which was a really big moment for me. It was a really big moment for me.
I mean,
Yes, I
they
didn't
had a
say
stick
anything.
figure in the first
you just
episode,
always
right?
do this to me. Yeah, it was great. You
Oh,
found
no.
a little stick
Or
figure.
they
Give me
didn't.
a little sarcastic clap. Though.
No, I did that. It was fun. You said it was a great little moment. Who's that? Whoa.
Oh
what?
shit! There's a
Excuse
skeleton
me?
by the TV. Wait, Rose, is that you? Can you turn on the
It's
flashlight?
just creepy as
Why
fuck.
is it a
Why is
phone?
it dancing? It's dancing.
It's dancing. What in the?
Look at this shit. It's dancing. Oh, it's doing. I'm not even kidding. It's doing Stay Alive. It's doing the fucking.
Now it's
Yeah.
turning into a spider. And
But they had like
bending all
cameras
its
and
bones like that
microphones
lady in
everywhere.
Old.
Rose, if that's you by the TV, turn on the light. Are you in here with us right now? You could either talk to us or you could turn on that light. Oh! Oh! Okay, Rose, I'm gonna need you to turn off the light right now. I can see you trying.
Turn off the light, Rose.
Right? I told you
Come on,
it
put the arms,
looks
put the
like a
arms.
private time.
Rose.
Oh shit. kind of like a little shoulder motion.
She's quite proud of herself
It's
for turning
Ghost.
off the light. She's like, yeah,
Of the
I turned
private
off the light.
pastime.
This has not
What do you think
happened
of that?
before. We've never seen a
Doesn't work
skeleton
like that.
show when
Oh,
there's
I'm
no
sorry.
person there.
I
It's
don't
pretty
know.
compelling. Look, SLS is basically, as Shane likes to say, an Xbox camera. And it is. It's a Kinect that you point at the dark, but Kinects are used to recognize human figures in the dark. So the thought being,
SLS
if you point
is
it
it?
at the dark and something pops up, pretty cool.
Is it
It's a
console
real-world
camera?
application for something that you could use for ghost hunting. I like doing that, using real-world tools like an SLS, which is basically a Kinect camera, or like an EMF meter, which people use at like construction sites and stuff like that. We had not caught anything on the camera yet, and it was pretty cool. And also it matched up with the movements of her poking the little light too, which I thought was fun.
Oh, yeah.
I like combining two tools.
It is fun to combine two tools.
This is a moment that got a lot of
Why does
attention at
this
the
all
live
sound
show,
out
so
of-
I just thought we'd talk about it now.
out of
The moment
context?
in the Ovulus when you tell you point at me.
It calls you God.
But it says low after.
Low. God low.
Which I took as a short joke.
Oh, really? I thought God low like the devil. Like underground. Because that's where he lives.
Perhaps.
Who's calling Ryan
What's him?
the
Who?
devil?
Me or him? Him or him?
Like,
Him?
Ovulus is like a poetic
What did it
thing.
do? It said him, kill.
What?
Which one? Him?
Show me that.
Him? I'm gonna point to you and say him, and you point to me and say him, and then maybe he'll let us know. Him?
Him? God.
It says God and low.
Oh, God low. God. Kill God. Kill God?
Kill God.
Kill God. It said kill before
It said
that.
kill. It did say kill before that.
Kill the devil. Kill God low. Kill the God below. What about that?
Kill the devil.
Maybe.
Is that our destiny?
To kill the devil?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to think so.
There was also a dead bird in the same room.
What does that have to do with the killing the devil?
I don't know, Ryan.
What am I, John Constantine? I don't fucking know. Like it's I just thought it was a short joke, but now you're making me think that we have to.
Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that.
I mean, I'd like to think so.
There was also.
What am I, John Constantine? I don't fucking know. Like it's I just thought it was a short joke, but now you're
Why,
making me
what's
think that we
up?
have to kill the devil.
Why
And I'm
yelling
down.
my titty?
Anyways,
We'll grab him by the horns.
Yeah, I'll drag his ass around the
fuck off.
fucking floor by his stupid little tail, his little what the fuck, his little nightcrawler
the
tail.
spade
Why yelling at me,
Yeah, I don't
Tizzy?
know
What's up?
why the devil has a tail.
He's got a whole look, huh?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah, where does this
Naked.
interpretation come
Well, I
from?
think he wears like a
how?
loincloth out of
Oh, he does?
bison fur or
Whatever.
something.
I'm not gonna go into that.
All right, let's move on to the last piece of evidence here. But before we do that, let's bring in yet again the person whose evidence it is. We have our pal, Garrett Watts, and he's gonna gracefully move on to set now.
Oh! Wait, oh God, my foot's asleep. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Look, I'm
Well-
shambling on to set.
We're back. He's here. Garrett, gracefully as ever, entered set. You didn't see anything before that. He's just here now.
You guys went into St. Ignatius, huh?
Oh, yeah,
yes,
that's right.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
put around your
Can I
glasses.
open this up with something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
So, every haunted location I go to, I get a relic from there. So, St. Ignatius is here with us.
Oh,
Is that a
fun.
pool cue?
It is from the hospital itself, and it's actually really powerful. So, I think putting it here with us kind of brings it here. Like, there's energy in this, truly. And I'm really sorry to bring it in here like this, unsolicited.
man.
Put it down on the table for now and let's just sort of bask in it.
Okay.
What if that ball just shot off that table?
I
and
don't
just
believe
went
in
from
energies
my
and stuff.
Dude, sometimes it moves on its own, though. That's the thing. Even when it's on a holder.
Oh, I was about to say it is spherical.
You guys having fun, just in general?
Yeah, we're chilling. You know, we just had our live show. We just got back from that, and now
Why
we're
did they
shooting
do
Debrief.
live
Now you're here.
shows?
You brought a ball with you.
The ball.
The ball.
The ball.
Y'all show is so impressive. The stuff I do is so lo-fi. Your guys' stuff is
no,
so...
your stuff was great, man.
Hey, lo-fi is a cool thing. I'm
Yes, it
not
is.
dragging it.
Yeah.
But your guys' stuff is like...
And I gotta say, every live show we did this week, every time you showed up on screen.
Oh, we can show him
upload-
that later.
Oh, we
actually.
can?
Oh, really?
But I do want to show him. Let's talk about the clip really quick.
Okay,
before we
let's
get-
talk-
There is a
Physics.
format. to
Garrett,
all of
I
this,
think I
right?
read
You know,
psychics.
we're here to talk
Fucking
about
oh
the
my.
evidence.
Not when I'm on. There's no format to anything.
That's true. Well, I guess I didn't plan for that.
Yeah.
So, when we showed this, and we were lucky enough to see live reactions to this piece of evidence, people really did not like the picture of what Shane described as a mummy.
Yeah, I heard you call it a mummy.
I called it a mummy.
That's fine.
It looked a little mummy-ish.
I love it. I think it looks like the devil, not quite the cartoonish one y'all were describing.
Like the devil.
It truly, it struck me as like a demon with like a hammer over his shoulder ready to come collect something or somebody. It didn't seem like it was part of the place. It really scared me, actually.
Yeah, it's fucked up. People really hated watching
That is
the
true.
reveal of this photo, just because it really is distressing to look at.
Yeah.
The face, it looks
I
like
see
a
it.
zombie. It's the
Hated
first,
in a good way. The crowds were like, oh.
It's the first ghost picture I've
Yeah.
seen where, actually, you know what? I think I have a clip of them watching that. Really quick.
Let's load that.
Stuff that's real gets an actual visceral reaction. Like when you remember experiences from your own past, like viewer, think about them now. Like experiences that you have that are actually unsettling and actually supernatural.
Sarah's
It's a
giggles are
very
really soft compared
specific
to
kind
their
of
hard-shelled
feeling that you
normal
get. Now,
skin
I
fur.
don't know if you feel this about anything.
You know.
Yes.
I mean,
Well, I
Is it
don't.
true?
No, I don't. but I'm sure I've experienced things where I'm like, that a
have
car
popcorn stuck in my
accident, you
teeth.
know? Scary. Oh, I don't like to think about that.
That's freaky.
I like the
yeah.
sour
Here's the
Skittles more
reaction
too.
to it.
Let's take a look.
Because they are softer, I think.
They sound like they're gonna throw eggs at the screen.
Wait, that's fun. I want to do that. I want to copy your guys' style. Okay, come to my live show. No, I'm just kidding.
Really, honestly, and I said this in the show, it might be one of the best pieces of evidence I've ever seen.
And now you go.
And Tizi keeps saying that he's.
Yeah.
Oh
He
my
might
God,
do
yeah, you
fake
guys
stuff.
were in Spokane, which is like my stomping ground. I have a haunted apartment up there and everything.
A beautiful city.
There's not much more to say about that other than it's an amazing piece of evidence. But I do want you to react because I did not realize this, but when Katie, she was the person who was our moderator on the live tour, and she went out and introduced us, she had mentioned to the audience that you were in the episode, and it got quite the reaction. I just wanted you to see it.
Oh, really? Is it like when Cap catched the hammer, but less?
Yeah, it's when Cap caught Mjolnir. It's basically the same thing.
Whoa, that's crazy! That makes me feel like valid. That's crazy.
It is strange. You
That is
probably
so
have the same
sweet.
thing as us, where we put a lot of content on the internet and very rarely
Wow.
experience
I see what you mean,
people
Real life.
responding to
That's
it.
why I kinda like Ryan
even,
and Shane.
it's been years of this now, and every time someone even approaches me in person, I don't know, I just block it out. That's like my approach to being on the internet.
Yeah.
It's just like
Fair.
not, you know what I mean?
I just wanted you to see that because I wanted you to know that you're loved.
Wow, that's really cool. That really sent my ego to the moon.
Good.
And you know what it did to Shane? It did the opposite because he saw how loud of an applause you got, and then he went out and said,
But and they
You said, I'm in this as well.
Anyways, we do have one more segment here
Of course
before we
you
get
would.
into the Q&A. We call this the cutting room floor. This is where we show you guys
Why
segments
didn't
that
he
did not
call it
make the
Qua?
cut, but we wish they would have. This is a clip from St. Ignatius that I was really sad to cut out. Shane, you know what? You might want to cue this one up because it's very stupid.
We were in the bathroom, which I think you're familiar with. Not just the concept of bathrooms,
Yeah.
but the one in St. Ignatius.
Yeah.
And there was a pile of pink goo on the ground.
Oh.
And Ryan and I stared at it for about upwards of 5 minutes.
We were really disturbed by it. I was like, it looks sentient.
We were
It looked like-
both-
It looks like it could think.
We were both sort of crouched down on our haunches.
And Shane was like, I should smell it. And
This
I was
is-
like, don't smell it.
This is how people describe meeting me, by the way.
We should smell it.
A lot of parallels here. Guys,
What
that
is
was
this?
just me. No, I'm sorry.
And we were like, this is some of the freakiest stuff we've ever seen. Is this ectoplasm? What is this?
Yeah.
And eventually, we discovered that there was just a soap dispenser directly overhead the entire time. Just didn't see it.
Ooh, but who was pumping it?
I guess I just love that.
The devil.
I love that the internet's two greatest detectives couldn't figure out what soap was.
Okay, are we gonna acknowledge this?
Yeah, I mean, we already kind of acknowledged it, but we could do it again. It's, we've been doing ghost hunting for about, 6 years now?
Yeah, something like that.
By far the grossest thing I've ever seen is right there. I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is.
It's
wet.
orange. It's not pink.
It's
Mushy?
It's moist.
There's never anything good to come of something that's been clearly here for a long time,
there
and
a
yet still very moist.
Is there a stick we can poke it with? I'm actually really curious to know what it is.
I'm scared it's gonna crawl up the wall if you do that. Like it's some sort
This
of
is
kind of
so
sentient blob.
Give it a sniff.
No, fuck you.
Go
You
give
it
it
a
a
sniff.
sniff.
I'm not giving that a sniff. You give it a sniff.
Give it a sniff.
No, don't do it. No, seriously. It's bad for your health, dude. Look at that. It looks
I'm just gonna give it a sniff.
That's a nature's mistake.
It doesn't smell good.
What does it smell like?
I don't know.
Oh, you smell. You made me almost want to throw up.
Sort of acidic. Maybe it's vomit. I don't know.
It looks like somebody threw up like a super burrito. Oh God, dude, don't throw up. If you throw up, I'm gonna throw up.
No, I'm not gonna throw up. There's nothing we can poke it with. That's just a
Were you not satisfied by sniffing it?
I just want to know what consistency it is.
Oh, you
is
know
it
what
calcified?
it is? I think I might have figured it out. What if it's the soap?
Oh, maybe it's the soap.
It's the soap drip.
It's the soap drip.
That's way less gross than somebody, shitting out a burrito or something in here.
Okay. It actually kind of spoils the fun for me. I thought it was going to be a Ghostbuster 2 ooze situation.
No, I don't think it's a Slimer.
And that's soap.
Pretty much. I love that Mark, our director, we're sitting there like trying to poke it with a stick, and he figured it out within 5 seconds and saw there's a soap dispenser right above their heads.
He said, "Up."
So he zoomed out and just kept it in a wide shot the entire time, basically to make fun of us, and just waited. And I don't think he realized how long it was going to take for us to realize it was soap.
No, that's cool.
But,
Bully them.
So you and Andrew also have covered this location pretty extensively.
I see it. Bully them a little bit. Yeah.
It's an old hat for me.
What were your methods? I know. I mean, hey, trailblazer.
Yeah.
What were your methods like there? Can you tell us about your experiences? Every single one of them.
No.
In great detail.
Well, that morning I woke up at 9:42 a.m.
Well,
hang on.
I was held in suspense there.
Then I got out of bed. No, it was incredible. I mean, y'all are so prepared with all your equipment. I go in with what are essentially toys.
I don't think they're
We do that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw
They're not toys. They're not toys.
Okay, take it easy, boys. I had a really...
It's nice to have you between us, because sometimes he...
I'll slap both your wrists. I don't give a damn.
No, you think?
You point, don't point at...
St. Ignatius was incredible. One of my favorite places I've ever been in. I kind of want to live in it. But yeah, no, I loved it. The whole thing was terrifying, and editing that video was probably one of the scariest experiences I've ever had, because I edit like the haunted portions of the videos, and I get into a relationship with them, truly. Like I set the scene. I actually take my ritualistic devices. I don't know if you can see. Can you see in the shot the...
Your ball.
That's okay, yeah. But I take items from haunted locations and I put them all around me. I light candles. I have a...
that's good.
Yeah, I have a mirror, like a whole summoning ritual to help me to get ghost edit videos.
Oh, wow.
And so it gets like really scary. I know that sounds very strange, but I actually have a video.
Well, you actually
explaining
seem
it.
to have a little bit more reverence and respect for it, whereas we just go in there and we just...
Well, I don't know about...
Walk all over the place.
That's funny.
It's nuts.
Well, I don't know about that. I just try to be sweet to the ghosts, because I feel like, I don't know if you guys do this. I don't think you do this, but...
Sometimes we try to be sweet.
Sometimes
I think we generally eventually work up to being sort of disrespectful and abrasive. But we tried different approaches sometimes.
Yeah, I grew up watching shows where people go into ghost locations and they're just so like, how did you join here? I hate it.
Why are they humping the ghosts?
Yeah, they are. It practically is that.
How did you join?
It is. It's like, give me that evidence. Like, we need something to happen on camera. But you guys, I assume, are very sweet boys in there as well. But yeah, I just try to like, I'm all for, hey, instead of show yourself, it's like, hey, you looked cute when you were alive, and I bet you look cute now. And that's what they respond to, because that's what people are. They respond to kindness.
You're the gentleman ghost hunter. That's right.
What would you guys do if you were in a coffee shop and someone came in and said, "What are you doing in this coffee shop?" You know, you'd be like,
very rude.
You'd want to step away from
like,
that guy.
I'm drinking coffee.
Drinking coffee, yeah.
Well, ghosts are the same.
That is
so you just have to
true.
go in and just be like, "Hey, here's a cute toy," or "Here's
Honestly,
something." I like.
A lot of times when I do my
see what
solos,
this guy
I
mean,
sort of
though,
try to
in
level
this-
with
in
them in a
this
very
situation.
personable way.
And like
That's
this
true.
approach.
Now, don't give me that look. Usually I'm like, hey.
Can we cut to a
Sure,
clip?
you can selectively cut to the times that I'm nasty.
I bet you I could cut to any clip from your solo.
That's not
Oh,
true.
you can edit anything.
Yes.
But in full disclosure, I
You
haven't.
called a little boy a little punk.
You did that.
Well, he.
You called him a little jerk.
What was he, 4?
He was like 7, I think.
Oh, he can handle it.
Yeah.
I got bullied so
He
much.
handled tuberculosis.
No, he didn't.
Did
He
it?
died.
Passed away.
In fact, it handled him.
Well, anyway, how long were you guys there during your investigation?
Oh, I would say, oh God. I mean, so the funny thing about me is I don't remember anything. Like the first time you guys had me on to talk about evidence, you were showing me things and I was like, oh, I'm seeing it for the first time. Yeah, because I never watch anything that I'm in. Like I'll never see this video. I never watch it. Like when I'm done editing my own stuff, it just goes away from my brain.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of cool.
But it's a good tactic because if I see myself, I'll start to overthink things and things will get weird.
I know how that is.
Yeah.
That's all. Ryan, much like Batman in The Dark Knight.
That's why people have
editors. He's
editors.
got a big wall of every video he's ever been.
That's right.
And he goes home and just stands there and looks at it.
And I look, and Shane comes from behind the screen
love
and
his
sometimes
shirt.
goes, "This is wrong."
Yeah.
And Ryan says, "Beautiful, isn't it?"
We were in St. Ignatius for several hours. I mean, at least probably like, I don't know, 3 or something? But I've been in there so many times, I've lost count, boys.
That's not a great
I love
thing.
it.
No, I love
Honestly,
that
you've
place,
put boots to the ground and you've logged a lot of hours.
And those
there.
are some
You should-
big-ass boots.
I was wearing these boots.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they are really big.
Anyways, let's move on to our final section for the day. Qua.
Qua.
Wow.
This is where we answer questions directly from you guys, the viewers at home, including 2 questions every week exclusively from our patrons over on Patreon. We call that Patreon Corner.
Who also, coincidentally, get to watch all Ghost Files episodes a day early, God willing. Our first question comes from...
This comes from Emma. Question for the debrief. Do you think the scream you heard in the Nuns' quarters could have been Shane when he screamed during his solo investigation? P.S. This was one of my favorite episodes so far. I've been interested in St. Ignatius ever since Garrett did his video on it like a year ago.
Stop.
Awesome.
Anyways, no, we already established it was not Shane's solo scream. Different sound, also different length.
Yeah, it didn't really sound like me.
No.
You know, that's an easy thing for me to... I'm happy to admit that.
It wasn't long enough to be Shane's.
No.
This comes from Claus the Dino, or the Dino.
I just needed to double check when I was
stay in
checking
each
it.
section and in a location in general? Obviously, we don't see all the footage, so I'm curious about the period of time it's filmed over. It's funny, we actually just
this is
asked Garrett this,
ibuprofen.
but we usually stay in the locations for anywhere from 6 to 8 hours.
Usually sundown to like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
or so.
Now, in all fairness, I don't remember anything. Namely, that video that was shot a year ago. Because, like, if my friend Andrew was watching this, he'd be like, "Garrett, what are you talking about? We were in there for 9 hours." But to me, it's all just a blur.
It seemed like you guys were in there for a while.
Yeah, I don't know. When I'm having fun,
It's
it's
also
all
a pretty
just...
big building, and you know.
Actually, you just made me realize 6 p.m. to like 3 a.m. That's usually about 8 to 9 hours.
Yeah.
No wonder why we're so damn tired after these.
We're
exhausted. Oh, this is actually just a fun.
9 hours is a full work day.
This comes from
Thanks for the hydrate, by the way,
Casual.Adventures. What
Sanky.
food or beverage do you think ghosts miss the most? What would you want future ghost hunters to bring to you? That's a good way to think about it.
This person, who is this?
This is Casual.Adventures on Instagram.
Well, Casual.Adventures, you really get it. That's like a really,
That's a
really...
good question.
You're thinking about them
Yeah.
like people. You know?
Yeah, if I was in the afterlife and someone left me a birthday cake flavored snow cone, I would do anything.
A birthday cake flavored snow. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
That's a thing?
Yeah, I make them almost every day.
I mean, I think it's a layup. I would love popcorn as it goes.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Yeah, I love
We should start
popcorn
bringing
to bits.
popcorn on like investigations.
It's not a bad idea.
All right, let's move on.
Wait, you have to answer the question, don't you?
Oh, popcorn.
Oh, is it
It's
the same one?
We're both Colonel heads. I'm
And
a
if
bigger
I'm
one.
going for a bev, I'll take a Coke Zero.
Oh, cool.
I'll take a nice a crispy beer.
I just want whiskey.
That sounds good too.
Well, I didn't know you guys were going after the boozy
Thanks,
stuff.
There's no rules,
I'll
man.
take a martini, just a little bit dirty with 3 olives, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
That's pretty dirty.
We're gonna be annoying ghosts.
This is from Twitter. This one is more for me. @sombre_Betty.
Very bougie
I
ghosts.
need an in-depth look at the spirit box and how it's supposed to work. Do you use a spirit box?
No, I don't know what that is.
Can it be interfered with by two-way radios or any other radio signals? Please be as scientific as possible when we have no idea how the equipment works. All the evidence
You're saving this for the end?
means nothing.
One last quick question.
This is just from Twitter.
Give us a
That is a
thorough
good
explanation
question.
of the
It's
science
very
of the spirit.
easy. The spirit box rapidly scans radio channels, sometimes 5 channels per second.
Oh, that's cool.
And basically what happens is if you get a sentence, like if it says, "Hey, how you doing?" or "Who is that?" and it's the same voice, the odds of that would have to be several radio channels working together to produce the same voice in a complete sentence. So the idea is that the white noise produced by scanning radio channels rapidly is something they could use to communicate. That's the idea behind it.
I'm only going to allow myself to say this word once on any given debrief, but this is what we call pseudoscience. Oh, I did it.
Jesus Christ, that gave your body a reaction.
I'm nasty sometimes.
@Sophia Cupo on Twitter.
I love this.
Hi team, do any of you have a dream/nightmare like you couldn't get paid to go? Ghost hunting location. Anywhere in the world. Great episode today. Ryan's Pennywise will haunt me. You're welcome.
Oh, so a place that nobody in a million years,
Or that
bucks,
you, or
wouldn't
that,
go there.
that you would want to go. Dream or nightmare location.
Oh, interesting.
And I'll just let you say whichever one you feel compelled to say.
Oof. Mine's dark. I shouldn't.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry!
Look, I'm a sucker for horror cinema, so probably the Stanley. I've always wanted to do a proper, full investigation of it.
Stanley
Shut the
Hotel?
whole hotel down, but
We went there once and we met the mayor, and he said,
That's
"You
right.
boys come back. Here's my card." But I don't think he's the mayor anymore.
maybe not. And I don't know where his card is. I lost it.
I
So
love
if you're
Garrett's
watching
reaction.
this,
If you're
Wait,
the
one sec.
mayor of Estes Park, Colorado,
One sec.
That's
you
right.
boys come back. Here's my card. But I don't think he's the mayor anymore.
maybe not. And I don't know where his card is. I
love
lost it.
that.
We gave it
So
to
if you're watching this,
If you're the mayor of Estes Park, Colorado, the mayor before you said we were really nice guys.
that's right. Or and just or if you're the past mayor, can you give us your card again, and then we'll work our way up.
Where would you go? Where you sounded like there was a place you didn't want to go.
Well, it's just that.
Is there a place-
I mean, my genuine answer, like I said, is just dark. You ready for it? It's just the house that Dahmer killed Stephen Hicks in, his childhood home.
That's pretty
That
grim.
that is pretty dark.
Yeah, I think.
I would not want to go there.
I would not want to go there
I
either.
wouldn't want to do it.
I think a lot of forces would center in on a place like that.
You know where I would really love to go, and I honestly don't know if anyone has died there. I would assume someone has, but I would love to ghost hunt at McMurdo in Antarctica.
Who the fuck is McMurdo?
Yeah, what is that?
It's a research base down in Antarctica where people live.
But what do you think could be there? The thing from The Thing?
That'd be cool.
Well, I just wonder if there's ghosts there. I'm sure it's a creepy sort of area.
It is a
at
creepy
times
area.
When the lights
That is
go
an
out and they're
interesting
stuck
answer.
there for the winter.
Oh yeah.
I don't
am
think I
looking-
have an
Andrew,
answer.
Andrew and I are looking to ghost hunt in the snow. We just think that'd be a remarkable thing to
That
do.
sounds like a lot of work.
Yes.
Yeah.
That sounds like a nightmare. Looking at our producer behind the
We
camera.
could sail them in the snow.
Yeah, and that sucked. Well, that wraps up this investigation. Thank you again, Garrett,
I loved
for
it.
coming on
Yeah.
to the show.
It was a
Always
great
a pleasure
episode.
to
Thanks
be
for
in
being
the.
on the episode. People were thrilled to have you. We were thrilled to have you.
Pleasure to be in the bunkers.
That's right. Thank you for walking the 800 steps down to get down
They
here.
did.
It's going to be a rough walk up.
Oh, because it's a bunker.
It's a bunker.
It's a bunker.
They did, Tigsy.
You're welcome, though, for what it's worth.
Thank you for playing with us.
Right here.
Yeah,
In the
and thank
beginning.
you to all of you guys out there for watching St. Ignatius and also for watching this episode of Debrief. Remember to watch the next episode of Ghost Files in which we
We'll
go
watch
to
it next time.
Whole House in Chicago. Very creepy place. Home of Shane, not the Whole House. Chicago.
Do you want me to rewind?
Home of good hot dog.
Okay.
And pizza.
And the bean in the park.
And the Bean
He was
Cloud
born-
Gate Nation!
He was born under it.
What if you were born in the bean?
Born under the bean.
Anyways, watch that episode. Remember to submit your questions on Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, or on the video directly on YouTube. And maybe we'll pick your question. And hey, maybe you'll be on the next episode.
I feel like I don't have good questions enough to ask
Oh, and
things
again,
like this.
if you'd like more behind-the-scenes content and to see Ghost Files episodes
They have a
early,
Patreon.
consider becoming a member of our Patreon community over at patreon.com/watcher. We'll see you next week.
Make sure to check out Garrett's new investigation where he investigates a haunted makeup studio that should be coming to you guys this October. It's going to be a good one.
Haunted
As for now,
makeup studio.
Case closed.
Alright,
What?
this is the end of the videos, but I'm gonna rewind for Tigsy.
We're going to do this a little bit out of order because I'm crazy like that. We're
Yeah,
going to
you-
jump in with the dummy head.
Let's take a look at the dummy head.
I don't like this.
I feel like it's only because he hooked it with one
What do you
hand.
think about that?
A lot of folks asking us about this on our live tour.
I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't know how this happened. Shane made the excuse that maybe perhaps even though he didn't hook the dummy head up, even though he kind of just laid it down, maybe gravity got the dummy head to...
That's what I
Gravity.
think.
I said that hooks hook. That's the whole thing.
That
the whole
also-
thing about a hook
I
is
set
that
the hook on the plush head, the stump.
you just laid the head down, though.
I set it on.
The whole purpose of a hook
You didn't,
is
Jay.
that you have to kind of adjust it in a way so that it hooks. And that way it doesn't get unhooked.
I will fly us back there tonight,
You will?
and we'll go test it out.
I doubt you have the energy or the means to do that right now. to
You're
be
right.
honest.
What else did we get? We got a scream in the nuns' quarters. This was actually pretty compelling.
Wait a second. We can't just skim past the head.
Huh?
Okay. I don't know
I don't
how
think it's that. What do you?
I don't know how it got
This is what
reattached.
the ghost does. It's a dummy, and his big trick is that when you take his head off, he puts it back on only for you to knock it off.
It's a good trick. I think that's pretty good.
Right.
If that's your one trick,
Pony it up.
To be fair to all the Shaniacs out there, when I put the head back on, I kind of like tossed it. Shane at least nestled it, and he believes that maybe the head.
I think if you look at me, I sort of go like.
You definitely don't do that.
We'll just sort of shove it in there. But
yeah, I mean, we literally have a clip.
Roll the clip.
Buddies, as far as I can tell.
It's because it's pointing like that, and then when he's like
Leave you here.
picking it up, it hooks itself.
Okay?
I think it's quite self-explanatory.
I guess I didn't.
All right, let's go to that scream in the nuns.
Yeah, so there you go. I'm gonna end the stream here. It could definitely hook itself because it was laying like this, and then Ryan was picking up with one hand, and it was just trying to like pull it with one hand, and that could already like. So let's say the hook is like here, right? This is the hook, right? He puts the head like this, right? Like this. And Ryan decides to pick it up and push it like this towards him and then go up top. So I think I caught on the plastic or something. That's my theory. I don't think there was anything fucking scary.